Shut your mouth, or I'll kick your teeth down your throat and I'll shut it for you.
I believe in the monsters who play beneath my bed and cradle sheets all the time. I believe reptiles run society. I make money from volunteer all the time. And I believe the moon is made of cheese, and I'm a celebrity in due time. But I don't believe that I've ever seen you say a single sentence that's worthy of my attention. Please shut your mouth. You've never said a word that someone's really heard. Yeah, shut your mouth. Everyone around just wants you to bite down. You think that it's all okay to say the things that are on your brain? Well, I think not. I don't care about your day. Every day you need to explain how it was. And I believe the moon is made of cheese, and I'm a celebrity in due time. But I don't believe that I've ever seen you say a single sentence that's worthy of my attention. So shut your mouth. I know it must seem like I'm being really mean, but trust me when I say I'm doing this for you, so that maybe one day we'll finally agree on what you say. I'm doing this for you. Cause I don't believe that I've ever seen you say a single sentence that's worthy of my attention. My attention, my attention. Please shut your mouth. You've never said a word that someone's really heard. Just shut your mouth. Everyone around just wants you to back down. So shut your mouth.
Good evening. Good evening. Oh fuck me, I am technically retarded tonight. Holy shit. Is the audio okay? Because I am fucking with my audio at the moment. So if the audio is shit, let me know, because I need to know, and I haven't listened back to any of it. How we doing? Everyone good? We all, well, fucking hell, I imagine some of you are, I imagine some of you are maybe quietly happy, and the rest of you are seething. So here's the ground rules, and if things get heated, I will repeat them. Listen. It is a tense time, and we are going to be talking about a political streamer tonight. Okay, we're going to be talking about a political streamer who is not having a very good time at the moment, and we all know why. But I want to be clear. I am left wing. I am not happy with the result, obviously. But I just want to sit down and I want to laugh at some things, and I want you guys to be able to have a laugh at some things. And everyone here is welcome. And fucking, I don't know, we'll embrace the new zeitgeist. Now, for those of you who may be wondering how everyone else is dealing with this, because let's be honest, I've been around the political space. I did all this. I saw it fall apart. There are, believe me, a lot of people right now on the left who are very, very pleased with this result, even though they won't admit it, because it means they have careers for the next 4 years. Okay? We're unfortunately not in that basket. We've still got to talk about drama, and drama is unfortunately quite thin on the ground, at least for the moment. There are some things developing that I have heard about, which I'm interested. The Crab Cult is here, Beckett. Thank you for the 7 months, Sony, of coping based. Please remember, we have many tiers which may describe your current state of mind when you are coping, seething, or molding, and they have various benefits to them. We're falling apart, but while I still have money, here's a $5. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate that. Kai Rise, welcome back, Crabman. Good times, eh? With the 2? Yes. Very much so. Now, like, okay. I can listen. At least some of you are joking about it. You're currently dealing with it. How excited for PoE 2 are you? Pretty excited. Actually, I'm excited for a game that's coming out tomorrow. There's a game coming out tomorrow called Slitterhead, which is a Japanese horror game where you possess people to fight monsters, and I'm quite excited for that because I'm desperate for a new game to play. Like, this is the pre-Christmas drought. I fucking hate it. That said, I've been playing an awful lot of Ranked For Honor, and I've been getting not good, but better. I'm glad you're streaming. I would hate for any bad accidents to befall you. Thank you, JFA. I appreciate that, I think. Stalker 2, let's fucking go. Yes, Stalker 2 this month as well. Let's go. Let's go, Stalker 2. I might play some of that on stream. I might do like a gaming stream for Stalker 2, because I am excited to play it. Maybe a blind playthrough. Maybe my first through. So, Beckett, there was 3 ACC people in our yesterday, and one of them was super autistic. If you get it, thanks, Cole. Listen, I didn't bring them over. Don't blame me. Yeah, definitely, but it is what it is. Maybe I'm gonna not fight with anyone. Yeah, look, we're just here to have a laugh. We're here to have a laugh, and let me just be clear. I'm a very chill guy. I think I'm quite chilled out. But this is somebody who I have had dealings with before. They used to be somebody I was on friendly terms with. There's still somebody I'm sort of on friendly terms with. This is Whick. This is now listen, this profile picture up here and this one have a stark difference to them. The difference occurred tonight. I'm fucking I like to have a theme for my streams, and tonight's theme for the stream is the price of dignity. So for those of you who don't know Whick is a political streamer on the left, and over the past year has been accepting money from a group called Progressive Victory to essentially have weekly meetings with them to get people out to vote. Now, Whick and I clashed very badly because he was not disclosing this to his audience. He did not disclose this fact. I was very annoyed by this because I think being open and honest with your audience about who's paying you when you're talking about their product or what they're doing is very important. I think that's an essential bit of respect that you need to give your audience. If I ever took a sponsorship, not that anyone's ever going to fucking sponsor me, guys, but I would tell you, and I would only promote a product to you that I thought was worth your time and investment. Or if I really, like, you know, sell out. We'll find out as the channel grows. But since the election, Whick has been interesting to watch. Now, Whick, I'll give you a bit of background. Whick was a dyed-in-the-wool Biden supporter, like just insane hardcore Biden supporter. And then when Biden dropped out, Whick was very angry about this because he felt his choice of nominee had been robbed from him. Now that I can fully understand. However, since Kamala Harris lost the election, Whick's line has been, you should have run Biden. I was right. Biden would have beaten Trump, which is, listen, again, I'm not here to talk politics, but that's a bit of a hell of a take given everything that's happened. Now, Whick also, God, these are like hours old. Christ. Whick decided to Whick tweeted something out and then ended up fighting with Jenny. Now I'll go to Jenny's profile because that might be quicker at this point. Holy fuck. we'll go to Jenny's. So, Jenny also, just for those wondering, is fucking beside herself with rage at Trump's victory. So her tweets have been increasingly political. Okay, so Whick tweeted out Biden would have won, and Jenny quote tweeted him, "Shut the fuck up, you absolute retard." Whick did not appreciate this. And then they began a back and forth fight with Whick sending images, and then Whick commented, "Keep spurging out and taking the biggest L's I've ever seen. Maybe you can take comfort that your echo chamber told you what a smart person you are, as reality continues crushing every preconception you ever had over and over." Now, I don't want to put too fine a point on it, but you can take shots. Don't take shots at Jenny like that. Keep taking the biggest L's I've ever seen. A guy whose team just lost the most consequential election in modern history. Like, the fuck, bro? Obviously, tweeting out Biden would have won after the election is going to get some amount of response from people. Okay? Now, Whick has been on a fairly large cope session over this, but I've got a question for you. What do you do when your paycheck has walked out the door? Because let's be clear about where progressive victory is. Even if Kamala had won, progressive victory would have dropped Whick. They're seasonal as an election group. They'll probably pick up again or attempt to pick up again during the midterms. And then, they'll run for a period of time. Oh, it's not politics. It's not politics. Don't worry, Pudgy. We're just giving the background. We're giving the background, okay? Mr. Braindead, $10. Biden would not have beaten Trump. Trump was full on ready to run ads calling him retard with a hard R. I don't feel good about the election, but holy shit, that's hilarious. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't vote. Jesus Christ. But my point with this is there are multiple ways you can deal with an election loss. Okay? There are multiple ways. This way, the way Whick is dealing with it, currently is a stream shaving my beard, also talking about the election. So, I saw this, and I was like, I've never really gone live about Whick. There's a lot to talk about with Whick. We'll get into some of it, because I feel like it's time. I feel like there will never be a better time for me to talk about Whick TV than right now. So, I want to know. Oh, actually, fuck it. Do you know what? Before we do that, I want to show you the end of the where are we? I want to show you the end of the election stream. So this was his election stream. Now you'll note here, Whick is clearly wearing clothes. He is wearing clothes, but by the end of the stream, Whick is not wearing clothes. Whick is not clothed at all. He's just sitting there.
Even if we eke out a win here, okay? Look at this map. Even if we
looking at a map shirtless, like why? What the fuck possessed you? I still don't know. What he actually did. Let's try and catch the moment where he actually took his shirt off. Okay, so it's around here.
I'm pretty sure wait, hold on. I'm pretty sure he actually even said that he's going to step down after this.
He doesn't want to? Well, if I had to guess then, I don't think it's going to be a new...
So that's Dylan Burns, for those that don't know. He is the person who was running Hippy Dippy. They've just cancelled Hippy Dippy, which is a political panel. And this is Jeb. Jeb's a right-winger. He's actually pretty chill. Jeb's a chill guy, generally. Hopefully the McDonald's can pay for Zan's mobile bill in that musty-ass basement he streams in. Let's be honest. Xander Hall was sat at 1,000 viewers on election night, okay? Like, Xander Hall was talking the other day about how his streaming career is over, how he's going to have to close the channel, how this is it. It's the end of the line. The end of the road for old Xander Mahal. But not anymore. Not anymore, ladies and gentlemen, because now Xander Hall has something to talk about for the next 4 years. Beck, I didn't pay attention to the election vote, but I always say fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump is a fair statement. Oh my god. Did anyone... Oh, fuck, I'm really trying not to talk about, like, the election. I'm really not. But, make do a health checking line. He's not a fan of the election results. I don't think many people are. I'm not either. I'm just laughing through it. Yeah, listen, like, you think Keir Starmer's gonna get on with Donald Trump? We're gonna end up with no fucking trade contracts. My country is fucked as well.
Senator.
Of course not.
Oh man, I don't know
who's the senator that brings in the most money for the Republican Party. That's really.
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. I think Trump is a. I think Trump.
Okay, I
will
guess
do,
I'm
'cause
taking
guys,
the shirt off, brothers. I'm sorry. I just
pretend
saw
Trump-
$50.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
We pretend.
Someone gave him $50.
What?
Where did they give? Was it on Twitch? Who's paying Whick to take his shirt off? And this is why we're doing the price of dignity here. There's no amount of money any of you could give me to take my clothes off or shave my face. Spoiler alert, that's why he shaved his face. Just like, listen, your dignity's not worth this, bro. Is it so painful to lose the progressive victory money that you're like, yeah, I'll strip on camera? Like, this is OnlyFans girl levels.
Pretend Trump has never made a rational decision in his entire life. I think he might elevate.
For $50, at least make it worth. Okay? I'm not even gonna set a price because one of you fuckers will come in with like $1,000 or something, and I'll be like, oh fuck.
Like a Rand Paul or a Ted Cruz to appease the parts of the party that don't love him.
Oh
Wait,
my
is
god,
it
that's
the
the
Senate the
worst
one-
possible
wait,
scenario.
is it the
You
Senate?
realize that, right?
No, everyone doesn't have a price. That's not true. There's no amount of money you could pay me to shave my beard on camera. There's just no amount of money. There's a dollar amount. Come on, tell us all. 2. Thank you, Brenda. Doesn't exist. It does not exist. Okay? I'm not a fucking whore. It's not gonna happen.
The Senate picks him, but then you guys always act like Trump. If anything that happens under Trump is his decision. If that's the case, I think Trump definitely encourages them to say Ted Cruz or Rand Paul, because then nobody has the shit on me that I can't. That everybody who's ever challenged me is.
Listen, there isn't enough money to buy back dignity. Okay, there's no price for that. Has anyone ever, like, for those of you who've been around a long time, do you remember Andy Worski burning his nipple hair off with a lighter? That image is forever in my head whenever I think of Andy. There's no coming back from that image years later, okay? What if I offered peace and happiness and bliss forever? If you could deliver on it? Still no.
Excised from the party. Because both of them have. Rand Paul wrote the Justice for Breonna Taylor Act.
This man is sat there watching the collapse of his country happen, naked, for money. Take off your pants, your audio keeps cutting out. Thanks, JFA, for the 2.
Act. By the way, Democrats shot down.
I had
Ted
my
Cruz was
I
his
had
leading
my
competitor
headphones
in
off, and I
2016.
could still hear you loud and clear, Jet 10. Your voice carries. Let's say that. I'll say that kindly.
That's what I do, baby.
Oh.
Jeff Dad's a good-looking guy. We allow it, okay?
I don't think he mentioned
like
anything
okay.
about that, but I
Doghouse.
appreciate that.
Okay, so here's a few
Like
things. Number
everybody on
one,
this panel.
Hey, real
Number
quick.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to win. I don't like losing. I want to win.
That is the spirit of the election. A naked man screaming, "I want to win," to an audience of people. Like, this was to like 30 people, by the way. Like, I went on a LawTube stream from the election because I was like, listen, whatever happens, I'm going to go hang out with the fucking, like, LawTubers. It'll be a laugh. It'll be ridiculous. And, like, fuck it. That was my cope. That was my cope. And we had more viewers than fucking Whick did, frankly. Okay? Like, I don't know how that's possible, but that's what happened. Holy fuck.
So it's a pretty low bar because Republicans mostly coast.
Progressive Victory aren't paying the bills anymore, Braindead. Progressive Victory are gone. They're in the ether. They're gone. They're fucking gone. Okay, there is one thing. Trump has the chance to do the funniest thing ever, okay? To be clear, I will forgive everything about Trump, everything, if he makes Alex Jones his press secretary. Because if Alex Jones becomes press secretary for 4 years, it will be so fucking funny that, like, it will just be so insane. Can you imagine how fucking good that would be? Like, just gets asked a question about CNN. So the president started fucking internment camps. He's like, you know what the president started? He started to turn the frogs straight. After all, you fucking people drugged them with chemicals. I don't know if people watched TYT. TYT on election night was exactly... Okay, I'm going to level with you. This is why I went to LawTube, because I wanted to watch TYT. On the chance that Trump was going to win, I wanted to watch TYT burn down live, because Cenk Uygur went fucking crazy, guys. Like, Cenk Uygur went actually insane. He was sat there going, you know what the problem is? You know what the problem is? The problem is these Democrats. They don't know what they're doing. They don't believe in anything. They're selling you out. They're selling you out. You need to get them out. You need to vote these people out. You need to get people like me in. Cenk Uygur. I'll save America. 199 from Mad Max. Bisexual frogs. So fucking true. It was insane. Do you want my take? Do you want my actual take? Like, genuinely, when you look at, like, at the very least, talking about nothing else, let's just talk about the popular vote. The popular vote, like, Harris losing the popular vote, is insane. It's actually fucking crazy. Out of everything that happened last night, it's insane. And I will tell you my theory as to why. It is because plenty of people didn't turn out to vote for a variety of reasons, from Palestine to the economy to, like, fatigue. They just did not turn up. They just didn't turn up. And if you're a streamer that cares about, like, I don't know, keeping Donald Trump out of the White House, maybe telling your audience for 4 years to not show up to the election was a stupid fucking idea. Maybe that was really fucking dumb. Hippy Dippy was cancelled. What happened with that for $2? Hippy Dippy was cancelled. I will actually go to Hippy Dippy's Twitter if it's still up. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. If somebody's got a copy of it. Was that under Danabo? Did Danabo tweet it? Right, okay. I've got it. So, Hippy Dippy is a long-running political panel show within the Twitch politics space. It's been running for a long time. It got cancelled. It got cancelled for a while Dylan went and did some very, very good, actually on-the-ground journalism in Ukraine. Dylan Burns, I've never had, like, a good relationship with Dylan Burns. I've never had a problem with him. I think I've only ever had one interaction with him, and it was very negative. But other than that, Dylan Burns, I really like his on-the-ground journalism coverage in Ukraine. I think it's been really solid. Regardless, Dylan Burns came back and restarted Hippy Dippy, and it didn't do very well. It didn't do very well for a variety of reasons. But let's hear Danabo's reasons. Tenny with a $9.99. Becca, I'm worried about you. I see the rage and contempt in you have. It can't be healthy. Think about the innocent 5-year-old daughter Alice. She wants a father filled with happiness, not hatred and daggers. You're right, Teddy. You're right. You're right. I need to think of Alice. I need. Why would you name her Alice? Who? What about me makes it look like I would name my child Alice? Actually, fuck. One of my friends is trying for a kid, and for years I've been trying to persuade them to call their child Raptor Cakes, or RC for short. And this has reached a point now where I am prepared and have threatened to break into the hospital after the birth and literally just steal the baby and change its name. Because, like, this kid is going to be named Raptor Cakes. Listen, I've been joking about this for 10 fucking years, and it's good. That's it. This kid's name, Raptor Cakes. That's its future. That's its destiny. He'll be a politician one day. It can lie to people and say its name's Rachel, but I'll know. I'll know its name's Raptor Cakes. Right, okay. I'm gonna end up as the Godfather anyway. That kid's gonna have a weird fucking childhood, bro. Anyway, right, okay, fucking we'll read this. Jesus Christ. Bittersweet, Hippy Dippy tonight. There's a part at the end when Dylan talks about it being the last Hippy Dippy. The last time he said this, I knew I would bring it back one day. This time, it feels more final. I think about all the friends we made and the community we helped build over the years. There's a part of me that doesn't want to stop, but I know I'm neglecting other parts of my life when I put so much time into booking and scheduling. For those of you who are wondering what he's talking about this panel show. Panel shows are a pain in the ass to run. They are an absolute fucking nightmare to run, and nobody wants to watch them anymore. Teddy for the $4.99. Sorry, Beckett, that was meant to be a text to my mum. How you doing? So wait, do you have a sister named Alice, Teddy? Is that what you're telling us? Yeah, your sister's named Alice. Teddy just fucking doxing his sister. Brutal. It's fucking Boblax levels, bro. Isn't every British childhood weird? No, that's true. Beckett, I don't play Pokemon. Also, Beckett named child after Pokemon. I don't know, man. It's been a weird week. Will I be back? Last time there was a 90% chance of return. This time, it feels like 10%. I don't want to let you guys down. I know there's need for it. There's people we have on our recruitment show who deserve that extra bump our show provides. No one's watching Hippy Dippy. No one's watching political streamers. No one fucking cares anymore. Even President Sunday is doing drama content because he knows that needs sort of like filtering in. Well, good night, everyone. See you all in the next stream. Night, Sony. Take care. Sleep well. It's hard to walk away knowing the impact we've had on the connections we've fostered, but also recognize that taking care of myself and my family is just as important. Maybe this isn't the end. Perhaps it's just a transformation. Hippy Dippy will always be with me, and while I may step back, the lessons and friendships will endure. I cherish every moment, every laugh, and every debate we've shared. Thank you for being part of this journey. No matter where it leads, you've made it unforgettable. So the reason that this, like, apparently happened in the background, fucking imagine saying skill issue. None of you will know who fucking F-Bombs is. F-Bombs is a lunatic, actual lunatic. But Maddie with the 6 months, you don't need to steal the child, just the birth certificate. That's true. That's effective. I need to be focused. I need to lock in. But apparently the reason is that Progressive Victory wanted them to bring back Hippy Dippy. And that didn't go very well. No one wanted to watch the fucking thing. No one cared. I was just like, okay, that's a shame. That's sad. I'm just trying to watch a stream and you keep talking to some bitch named Alice. Sorry, Teddy. Okay. So that's where we are. Right now, let's find out how Whick's doing.
We're entering a new world.
Wait, what the fuck?
Tonight. We're doing it.
I cut my own hair, right? Okay, I don't know if people realize this. I cut my own hair. I have since the dark times we don't talk about when no one was allowed outside. I've cut my own hair. I don't know why. I find it relaxing. So if I get stressed or annoyed or I'm trying to like I'm just gonna like chill out, I'll like cut my hair. I'll have a nice beard trim. I'll get a face mask. I'll have a nice relaxing bath. It's a whole thing. I probably could cut my hair on stream for money for you. I can tell. Fuck off, Tim. But did he lose another tooth? No, it's the same one, Jack. But I would never cut my hair on stream for you, okay? Like, this is just weird. This is just weird. Shut up, Mex. You can't say anything. I saw a recent picture of you and you've shaved your beard. Grow it the fuck back. Does Alice know about this? Fuck off, Teddy. Jeez. I'm gonna get one guide over just random shit. I need to get like one guide by Chud. Like Chud. I was watching Chud get one guide at the start of his stream today. Like I just tuned in for a little bit. And Chud is the master of getting one guide. No, he never got it fixed. So okay, we'll get to it. So you may be noticing this little bit here. This little bit here where Whick appears to be missing a tooth. Now Whick lost a tooth. He lost a tooth, it broke, and Whick had a GoFundMe. New AC is expensive. Shut the fuck up, Molly. How you doing? Whick started a GoFundMe to get dentistry work. He raised about $2,000. That was 2 years ago. And he, as you can see, still has a broken tooth. Since Whick, by the way, just so we're clear, since Whick has lost his incisor, I've had like a ton of dentistry, just general stuff, like, but I've had to have an entire molar rebuilt. I had a root canal, I had a molar rebuilt twice, I had to have it rebuilt twice. I've spent like $1,000 on my teeth. Now, I don't know what the fuck is going on in America or how it's this expensive, but surely it was $3,000. Jesus fucking Christ. Give us the money number, you slot. That's cute. There is no money number. Listen, my dignity is not for sale. Only my time. Only my time. Maybe we'll find some fun stream goals that I don't mind doing. I don't know. I'll wear a fun hat. Would you like me to see me wear a fun hat? No, of course you wouldn't. See? No one is going to pay me to wear a fun hat. So dumb. Right. Fun fact, British teeth are notoriously bad. Yeah, that's got to hurt. What, the root canal? My teeth are mostly fine. Basically, okay, fuck it. None of you care about this. I will one day explain why I needed a root canal, but it's because like it was a tooth I broke like 10 years ago. I would shave my head for $100,000. Shave lines into your eyebrows. I'm not shaving. You wouldn't be able to tell. What do you mean shave lines into my eyebrows? I barely have I've got like, you can barely see my eyebrows. I could just fucking lie to you all. Jesus. Wear a maid's dress. Jesus Christ, Stevie. Okay. That still makes you sound like a prostitute by saying time back in. Talk about Chris Chan fang teeth. Oh my god, fuck.
We're doing it. The beard's being shaved off, okay? We're entering a new world, okay? Here, do I even need these headphones? I'll take them off later, right? But yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, my community members have decided to pay me to shave my beard. And I will be doing so throughout the stream, okay? We'll go through it. I'm putting it off just a little here because oh my goodness, I'm gonna miss it. It'll grow back though. But yeah, I will be becoming smooth cheek.
Why would you even give them the option? Like, why? Like, this is one of those things as well. It's like, do you know what? If someone came to me and said, hey, do you want to ship into Whick shaving his beard off? I'd be like, yeah, of course. Fuck, I wish I'd known. Is it really being one guide if the whole chat are getting in on it? Thanks, Mally. Look, I feel like we need a more chilled stream. I don't talk to chat enough at the moment. Is he getting ready for a job interview on stream back here somehow? Hey, Tegma, how you doing? The one guy is Beckett. Fuck you guys. And consent doesn't exist in the internet. Computer forced him to do it. God. Just like I joked a little bit about him on Now Recording, but what am I meant to do? Dude is shaving his face on stream for money. Am I not meant to laugh at this? Mellow your energy and don't call me pudgy. Pudgingly? There we go. Is it better? Listen, I'm dyslexic. I'm gonna get your name wrong every single stream. Ellington, phew, only 30 minutes late. How dare you? Listen, we've talked about this. Chat and I have all agreed if you're 30 minutes late to a stream, you need to pay a penalty fee of at least $1. Mad Max with $1.99. Just like women that break up and cut their hair. Fuck, have you seen the amount of people shaving their heads on like Twitter? Like, it's fucking weird. Beetlepins, hello! By the way, Beetlepins, Xylee told me to mention this to you and I forgot. Xylee used your picture of Cam Nuggets in her thumbnail. You are linked in her description. There you go, Bestie, I told her. Hey, Rocky. No, get him in a Discord call and change his life. Oh, God. I could probably phone him. I was 29 minutes late. Okay, well, that's 90 cents. I don't fucking know. Could you imagine if I was the sort of streamer who did that? Give me money. Give me money, chat. Like, sub, and subscribe. I'll do the Demon Mama thing. Until this stream has 1,000 likes, we're not doing content. 1,000 likes for the content. Penalty fee for the first and last time. Based Ellington, I can't believe you actually gave me money when I said that. Thank you, much appreciated.
Cheeked Whick. You all get a live seat performance.
Wait, people do that? Yeah. Okay, so there's a Kick streamer, and he started doing it as a joke, but he's gone like full fucking ridiculous with his audience. I've forgotten his name, but he literally sits there, goes like, "Listen, you should give me at least 5 subs each stream. Like, you should give me 5 subs each stream. If you're not supporting me making content, you're not a fan." That kind of shit's real disgusting stuff. Like, the least I ask of you is just sub to the stream. Just sub. It's free. Sub, like, and sub. That's it. Like, but those of you who give the extra when you're giving memberships, super chats, like, it's nothing but gratitude, quite honestly. Honestly, the stream is really funny and helping me ignore the current state of living in America for a few hours. Yeah, I'm really trying to balance out the fact that we're doing a political streamer content, which I'm laughing at after a terrible election. But I'm glad it's helping. Ellington, anything for the bit, $2 based. Ragemonger for the 5. Let's get those chats up or we'll be here all night. That is true. That is true. I did say a surprise stream that it might be short. Did I put short in this title? I'm really not with it, guys. I'm fucking really not with it. You know what? If this loser fan gave him money, that's not my business. Do people know who Lex Friedman is? Lex Friedman watches Whick for some reason. I'm very confused by this. No, I'm not. Actually, I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit. I'm only here for Alice. True. I'll change my name to Alice for a price. I've already changed my name legally once, so it'll be fine. It's really not that bad. It's really not that much of a pain in the ass. Don't change your name, by the way. It's actually a massive pain in the ass. You know what, Beckett? Change the topic and turn into the jar tent stream. Fuck, I saw that the Cinebear full jar call had come out from Lio. I actually, full disclosure, I've already seen it. I've already seen the full interview. I think there's some funny bits in there, but I feel like it's been covered to death, and I feel like if I milk Jar anymore, I'll actually lose my mind. I might have some Weddle content for you. Somebody might have found a Weddle stream that's very, very funny, so we might watch that as well. Okay, once I get bored of listening to Whick cope about politics, we'll do Weddle. Fuck it, we'll do Weddle. Fuck it, we're doing it live. Right, okay. You should pull a wings and set sub goals that have not met. You will just throw the log off IRL.
I've had this beard for so many years. I'm not sure how I look underneath anymore. Like, I've obviously shaved before, right? I haven't always been beard wonderful beard guy, but yeah, I am curious. I hope.
Listen, okay, I'm guilty of wearing like the same jeans quite a lot. Like, I wash them obviously, and I wash my tops and things, but I wear a purple hoodie and I wear jeans quite a lot, like the same ones on stream, because I've got like my nice going out clothes I actually don't wear on stream. I actually don't dress like this normally. I'm normally in a shirt and tie, believe it or not. But Whick, every single stream is sat in that hoodie. That is his stream hoodie, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know if he has multiple. I don't know whether it's like it means something to him. But he has been wearing that hoodie now for like a year and a half. I'm surprised it is literally not disintegrating off him. Fun fact, Beckett has met sub goals and dollared goals and was notoriously late and never produced them. He's just like Wings. Yeah, that's true. That's why we don't do stream goals. We don't do stream goals because I never actually produce the things I say. Like, I learned this like 2 years ago, and I've been sorry for it ever since. That's why we don't do stream goals.
Hope it isn't too disconcerting to my viewers. But hey, if we're gonna bleed subs, we might as well go out in a blaze of glory, right? I know that's for a portion of you at least. One of the reasons you watch me is my glorious, beautiful beard. But unfortunately, it is going the way of the dodo.
I rise with the 2. Beckett is the dandy off stream. Lots of fancy ties. Okay, you want a tie story? You want an actual tie story that happened to me like yesterday? My dad phoned me. And he said, "Hey Beckett, I'm just clearing out some old things, and I have found a load of historic ties for Barclays Bank." This isn't a joke. This actually happened to me. And he was like, "I've contacted the Barclays Museum, and they don't want them. They've got all but one of them. So I'm leaving them to you in my will. Is that all right?" And I went, "Yeah." Yeah, I'd love some historic ties. But I have so many ties, guys. It's insane, okay? Like, no one buys ties anymore. I have all of them. I have so many ties. Ties are great. More people need to wear them more, okay? The only... No, Tories are the Conservative Party. Dandy is when if you're a dandy, you dress really nicely.
Sad. Very, very sad. But before we get to that,
Please wear one of them like a chad.
Hash, nice to see you.
I'll do a tie stream at some point.
Zephyr Hash says, "I did not expect this to be the type of tease Whick would put up to announce an OnlyFans." It's not an OnlyFans, unfortunately. But, not yet anyway. But no, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. I got some thoughts on the election as well to give to you guys. I've been poring over the exit polls, okay? I've been looking at the data. I've been going through the a lot of the kind of analysis, looking at specific states, and kind of just trying to get a better idea of what happened and talk about that. And I want to talk about my thoughts on this, but I also, as we go, right, want to discuss some of the reactions that I've seen. And I think that some of the reactions have been, what's the word for this? How can I put this kindly?
Go on.
Just retarded.
You have been spurging out on Twitter for like 2 days. What the fuck, bro? I think some of the reactions have been retarded. By the way, Biden would have won the election. Come the fuck on. What is this? I really want to hear the dude forcing his beard thought on the election. during his election stream, guys. During his election stream, Whick said, "You know, I have to take responsibility. I don't think I argued well enough. I didn't persuade people well enough to vote for the Democrat Party." Motherfucker, you have 6,000. No, you have almost 7,000 subscribers. You have an average viewer. Like, let's just go to Whick's channel. Let's go to Whick's channel. Whick is a streamer. This is his job. His average view count, ladies and gentlemen. His average view count is, okay. Fucking, let's talk about he did an election stream 1.7k views, 1.3k views, 600 views, 954 views. Motherfucker, like, again, this isn't even about, oh my god, look at my fucking numbers. This is, in what world do you think you're having an impact on the election? Destiny is not even having a real terms impact on the election. Joe Rogan might. Holy shit. Actual insanity. Can we enjoy the silver lining that XQC lost like 700,000 on the election, Pets? Yeah, we can enjoy that. Listen, in cases like this, you have to take your little silver linings, okay? No, but look, Whick, you are having no real terms impact. That's the truth. Basically, none of us are. And that's fine. That's okay. It's enough. It's enough just to laugh at things. Fuck, man. I don't even stream that regularly. Whick streams like regularly, set periods, in actually a very low competition spot. Funnily enough, I stream randomly and have better concurrence than Whick. You're doing something wrong, and we all said this. We all said this like a year ago. And Whick didn't listen to us. Okay? I'm really grateful. I promised my husband I would stop autistically focusing on politics once our son could get vaccinated. Based. Destiny having Amaranth on that stream did have an impact on me. I can't believe he had Willie Mack and Turkey Tom, and that's so based. I have only seen one clip from Destiny's stream. And I want to be clear, I don't hate Destiny. And I know Lonerbox was on, and I quite like Lonerbox. I actually quite like Lonerbox as a person. Lonerbox is pretty fucking based. But there's one clip of Destiny going, Pennsylvania, why did you stop counting, Pennsylvania? Where are you? Is he getting paid to go to the PV meetings? Not anymore. Not anymore. PV will have shuttered now. No, I need my streamers to change the course of the political landscape, or I will not watch their live streams playing Mario Kart. Based take, Mally. That's the thing, you have a personality, political streamers don't. Oh, Tim. See, now you're being nice rather than one-guying me. Did you see Willie and Tom in the shower together? Yes, I did. Listen, I had to keep, like, flipping between different streams and stuff on election night. And I think Aiden coping on Nick's stream was the funniest. That was pretty funny. No, actually, that's a lie. TYT was by far the funniest, but Aiden was a close second. Okay, Aiden was a close second. And he went live, and then Nick was just shitting on him with numbers. That's just so mean.
I won't lie. Just retarded. A lot of the analysis has little basis in actual fact, right? I had a discussion today with some people who, one, didn't even live in America, okay, trying to tell me how Republicans thought and how Democrats thought. Two, right? They just were convinced, despite all evidence, that inflation and inflation only was the reason that this election went the way it did. And while inflation absolutely and undeniably played a large portion of why this went the way it did.
Okay.
Remember, kids, a 2% flip in the vote in Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan means we are looking at President-elect Harris. Like, that's how close this was in some areas. 2%. 2%. Do you know how much Harris lost the Jewish vote by? Like, or how many voters? So, well, let me put it this way. In 2020, Biden got 69% of the Jewish vote.
Right.
In 2024, Harris got 66%. She went down. But these dummies are like, look, she did fine with the Jews. More Jews voted for her than did Trump. True, but that's not what we're looking at. We're looking at the comparative. How did they do compared to last time by a percentage? We're not even talking raw numbers here, right? Because obviously 2020 was higher turnout, higher raw numbers. We're looking at percentage-wise, right? And while, yes, the data is not granular enough that I have seen to show why there was that 3% switch. To act as if there was like it was just inevitable and it was just because of inflation. There's no data to support that.
Okay. Fuck. So for those of you who don't know, I had a discussion about the election as well recently with somebody, and I lost my shit. I actually lost my shit. It's rare for me to care. I'm not going to do that here. But I lost my shit because I regularly end up having conversations with people who don't have political science degrees. It's very, very infuriating. But if you want the basics, elections are generally spin on like three things. They spin on the economy predominantly. They spin on like how much somebody likes the leader. And it's just a really basic thing. Do you know people who have beards are less electable? Like, you can track this. That's why politicians don't have beards anymore, because the electorate doesn't trust people with beards. Like, that's just literally, it has a real terms impact. And finally, like, working class people tend not to vote for women. It's just a weird fact. I don't know why. I've got no fucking idea. That's not true. I've got my suspicions, but they don't. You can have lots of breakdowns, but generally speaking, this is what we're talking about. But this, right now, this is pointless, because what Whick's essentially doing is the same thing a lot of people are doing, which is a lot of people are going, well, America hates women and it hates minorities. That's why we lost. Or they're going, well, America actually just hates abortion. Like, I've seen right-wingers do this. Like, Razorfist did this. He was like, well, it turns out that white women hate abortion. And I'm like, bro, come on. Please, come on. Can we just be normal? Can I even be normal? Brian Isaacs with a 5. They can blame themselves for losing the Jewish votes. Raw anti-Semitism. Yeah, it's almost like that's going to have an impact. But, I mean, nah, Beckett, Peanut won the election. Do you know what? I think Peanut won the election. I think that, and I will tell you why. I think it's because it highlighted to people how much they freaked out about regulatory bodies. I think that's what did it. They were like, we hate big government. How dare you kill a squirrel? Never kill a squirrel before an election. I hope that goes down in history. Holy shit. Can we be normal? Absolutely not. Based. Fucking hell.
There's no data to support that claim. There's none. New York had a huge shift to the right. New Jersey, huge shift to the right.
Okay.
Obviously, Pennsylvania had a pretty big shift to the right. Not huge, but decent, right? And again...
Can't people do only 2 presidential terms? Yeah, they can. Peanut died for our sins. And Fred. Everyone forgets about the raccoon. It's so mean.
The Jewish population is very small. It did not account for most of that shift, I will grant you. But it is a portion. Here's the thing. When you start looking at the data here, it becomes clear that there's no real one reason. Inflation was a huge thing. Absolutely, yes. But to pretend it was the only thing is going to cost us elections. We have to look at why people voted how they did. We have Didn't
Brianna Wu also have a weird take on the Jewish vote? I don't know. I think I have Brianna muted, but probably it's Brianna Wu. I imagine her take was dog shit. Nuts out for Peanut. True and based.
The Fox News exit polls, honestly. But there, you can go to the ABC exit polls. There's a few other sources. Or, I'm sorry, the NBC ones, the Associated Press ones. Fox News is just easier for me to navigate. So I might be showing you some of this as an idea.
We got the fuck D20 as an emoji on here.
In fact, let me.
If Beetlepins draws one,
okay,
sure.
Let me take you through.
I'll make it an emoji.
Because a lot of people were like, okay, one of my takes here.
Hey, Sislick, welcome to Coping. We're doing a lot of that tonight. How you doing?
Let me get this up on screen for you guys. Okay, one of my takes here is that one of the failures of Harris's campaign was her failure to denounce the extremists on the left. And a lot of people pushed back at me saying, well, no one thought she was too extreme, or that didn't really matter in this election, or that it was just inflation, that had nothing to do with it. Well, let's look at the exit polls, and let's see what the exit polls say. So these are the people, right, when they were asked, do you think Harris, the candidates' views are too extreme, regardless of who you support? When it comes to Harris, most of the electorate, the total of the electorate, 42% was very concerned, 13% was somewhat concerned. That's 55% for those of you math wizards following along, a majority, right? Think that we're at least somewhat concerned that Kamala Harris had extreme views.
Right? Okay. But clearly that didn't have to... What the fuck is your argument here? Because you may be saying they might be somewhat concerned, but her number for very concerned is 8%, and the Trump number is 90? Like, wait, what? Come on. Might have had some... Might have done. It didn't stop Trump, though. What are you talking about? God.
She didn't really do anything to combat this. When Trump painted her as soft on crime, she refused to hit back about being tough on crime. She was just saying, well, I was a prosecutor. Fair enough, but he's saying that you were a soft on crime prosecutor. You needed to give examples of where you would be tough on crime, but she wouldn't do that because she was scared to alienate some of what she thought was her base. The people who, again, it's clear through the exit polls, didn't show up to the vote, right? They were never going to. The Mike PAs of the world. They were never going to.
If Kamala showed up on the Internet Explorers podcast, she would have won. Yeah. It is really tempting me to give my take. Honestly, the funniest twist would be if the first woman president is Ivanka Trump. Thank you for the 10, Teddy.
Throw off to the vote, right? So again, we gotta live in reality. We can't just make shit up in our heads. We gotta look at the data.
I think Joe Rogan helped Trump win. Legitimately, I think Joe Rogan had a big impact on Trump. I think it just made him seem really normal to like kind of like internet. Like the internet's been really good for Trump. This happened in 2016 as well. Twitter helped Trump win the election majorly. Why didn't she go and talk to her? She didn't want to get out-rizzed. She didn't want to get out-rizzed. Harris kept people in prison even when they were innocent. How much tougher on crime was she supposed to be, Whick? This is great. Actually, now we can all blame the woman for this. I don't even think it's fucking Kamala's fault. Okay, here's my take. Fuck it. I don't think Kamala ever stood a chance because the Biden administration was so terrified. This is my actual take. The Biden administration was so terrified she was going to 25th Amendment Biden that they've spent the last 3 years shitting on her career. They have thrown her under so many fucking buses that she stood no chance of winning an election. I don't know why they did this. Well, actually I do, but I don't know why they trotted her out. They clearly panicked. It was fucked from the start. This is like one of those like fucking like the game is rigged from the start. Joe Rogan isn't normal. I'm not saying he is, but his view Joe Rogan's fucking crazy, but like Joe Rogan made him look normal. It's the biggest podcast. It made him look more approachable. Beckett, seriously, imagine after all this, Ivanka actually becomes the first one. Imagine the reaction. I said this on Now Recording. The first female president will be Republican. I promise you. The first female president will be Republican. Well, it's not just that. There's the pendulum theory that has it where all elections are always a coin flip. Republicans this term, Democrats next turn. Since the opposing side would get hissy otherwise. Oh, what? You mean yeah, I don't know about that one. But Democrats are actually allergic to winning. There's a great clip from Network. It's like, well, if Democrats are so great, why do they lose all the goddamn time? Back at the first female president will be a woman. Fuck off on it. I was really tired. I've been on the LawTube stream for like 7 hours. I was so tired. Candace Owens for president. Holy shit. Candace Owens would be worse than Trump.
We got to collate that data. We got to look at it holistically, right?
Thank you, Purple.
You have
yes.
an electorate where a majority, 55%.
For those who don't know, actually, fuck it, whatever. We'll just play it. We'll just play it. Peanut the squirrel. Peanut the squirrel had a little appearance. You can see him there. Little fucking ghost squirrel running a victory lap. Holy shit.
have concerns about whether you are too extreme, and then the majority of those break for Trump. That's a problem. You didn't address it. We can talk about why, right? But her absolute refusal to go against the extremes of the party, to have, as Bill Maher called it, and as many called it, a sister soldier moment, absolutely played a role. Again, you could say that that wasn't the main reason people voted, and fair enough, but it was a reason. And I remind you, if we have a 2% switch, just a 2% switch in 3 states, Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, then we are looking at a President-elect Harris. You have to play the margin. You have to, right? Every vote counts. You have to look at it like that. And again, in retrospect, it's looking like she did not do enough to allay people's concerns about her extremism, right? People would point to the Trump campaign, pointed to her positions in 2019 and in the 2020 primaries.
You don't think it's because... Do you know what, actually? Do you know what it is? If you're currently in a situation where people think the economy is bad, I'm not even saying it is, by the way, because I'm tired of arguing about the realities. If you're in a situation where you're going out and saying we need change and you're part of the current administration, and to be clear, the vice president has very little actual real terms power. They have bargaining power, but a vice president these days just doesn't have the same oomph they fucking used to. And Whick's like, no, actually, Kamala was fucked. She was fucked. Whick was right, ironically enough. It's just he was wrong that Biden should run. Running Biden was equally fucking stupid. I think the attempt to non-consensually pierce Trump's ear had an impact too. Yeah, it did have a fucking impact. It absolutely did. What was it? 2 attempts on him as well? Holy shit. Also, I feel like we're forgetting Mo Dong played a part in Trump winning. True, also very true. Mo Dong apparently picked Trump as the winner. Ellington for 5. No, we weren't. None of the voters taken up by this party's candidates added up to 2% in any of those 3 states Kamala needed. Yeah, look, I mean, fuck. Kamala lost the popular vote. Do you have any idea? Do people realize how insane that is? She lost the popular vote by 5 million votes against Trump. That's so insane. That's so wild. Like, I don't know what to tell you. These are the sort of election results that we're going to be looking at for the next 20 years, wondering what the fuck happened, because that's so insane. I think my favorite one, there was a post on Reddit. Saying, don't worry guys, Kamala Harris is actually the vice president. Okay, so hear me out. Kamala Harris could not validate the ballots. Kamala Harris could not validate the ballots. That's how she becomes president. She's not going to validate the ballots. Trump's not going to be president. I'm like, motherfuckers, do you know what January 6th was? Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. The solution to keeping Trump out is to do January 6th, but correctly. Oh, Jesus Christ. I wasn't on Reddit. I saw it on Twitter. I saw it on Twitter. I do not go on Reddit. Fuck Reddit, okay? Also, the demonizing males didn't help the Dems. They need to bring people together and not push normies away. Actually, yeah, you need togetherness. You need to sell people on the idea that we're all together, okay? Everyone in this chat is part of fucking, like, I don't know. I don't even know if I refer to this as a community, but we're all in this together. We're all here for the same purpose. We're here to laugh at shit, regardless whether it's for us or against us, whatever our positions. We're all in this together. We're all giving this channel money together. Or in my case, my massive amount of time. Okay. Something horseshoe theory, true. Rewind, you said Reddit post. Yeah, well, I think it got shared by Diorio. Okay. I think it got shared by Diorio. She had won the popular vote, that would be less bad. Yeah, and like again, when she's lost the when I was sat on the LawTube stream, so I was on the LawTube stream with one of the guys named Dally, and Dally was like nearly in tears. He was like, "This is actually happening! I can't believe it! We're gonna win everything!" And I was like, "Holy shit, they're gonna win everything!" We took over a room in the community center to cope and see through. Based. Quinman has the complete opposite position. Fuck the trying to bring other side. The Dems need a psychopath. Fuck. That's an interesting position. Is Quinman right? Could you imagine like a psychopath lib? Like a fucking crazy liberal? Like, not like a communist or like something like that or an anarchist, but just like a crazy lib. It's like, you are going to have freedom of choice or I'm going to put you in a gas chamber. Anybody who doesn't want their freedom of choice, get in the fucking train cars. That would be so based. Do you know what? Fuck it. If there's like an extremist lib, I don't know, like Destiny on meth, I would support that. I would support meth Destiny for president. That would be so fucking based. Maybe Queenman's got a point. You mean the Democrats need their own Trump? Like, look, you gotta remember as well, like, a lot of Republicans fucking hated Trump. There are plenty of people, like, you can see this with Fuentes. Fuentes is like, we did it again, and everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You told all the gropers not to vote for Trump. What the fuck is going on? Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, Destiny presidential run. Destiny would do scarily well as president. Like, as the run, like, he'd do really well, I think. If he joined the Democrats, maybe got a governorship, I think Destiny would end up as president. Because he's good on his toes, and he's like Destiny would have the same ability Trump does, where people would be like, "Hey, remember that time you like threatened to like rape somebody with a shovel?" And he'd be like, "Yeah, I'll fucking do it again." You will be body positive or you will get shot. What's that? You don't like pronouns? Get in the fucking chamber. While it was fun, send King Charles be fucked up. Listen, I'm more than happy to re-patronize any of you. If any of you are worried, you can rejoin the Empire now. You won't have any rights, and you will have to pay me taxes, and I will basically treat you as like cheap labor. But you are welcome to come to England. How little Nicky is crawling back to the Donald. Oh, yeah. Of course he is. Of course he is. Yeah. You will have your rights even if you don't want them. What's that? You want to be a housewife? You can be a housewife, but you're going to have a job as well. You're going to have a job as well, because that's... You don't want to vote? You don't want to vote? Your choice on vote or go and, like, I don't know, fucking re-tarmac a road. Oh, you're going to go vote, are you? Based. It's funny hearing that from a South African. Listen, let's not talk about my homeland. Oh, fuck. Is Mally still here? I don't know what Mally's laughing about. I said this to an Australian recently. They were like, well, you know, in Australia, things are going well. I was like, listen, I'd take American politics over Australian politics. In Australian politics, you have no choice. Both the political parties are owned by the fucking coal industry. There's no option there. There's no choice. It would be Red Pagan. Holy shit. Your body, our choice. Fuck. You can only be housewife to lesbian couple. True. Oh, you want to be a housewife? Let's shoot its legs and I'll go be a scientist.
And she didn't combat that. She didn't push back against that. Not effectively. Before I get to the face shaving, and I know we want to.
Oh,
let
yes,
me
we
also, dear viewers, let me also read to you from a centrist. Someone who didn't, to be clear, vote for Trump, but I think that this anecdotal, though, it might be, right?
I'd like to remind everybody that when they were out canvassing, when the political streamers who currently want you to listen to their opinions were out canvassing, they were surprised that local people cared about local issues. They were like, we were really surprised on the doorstep that local people cared about parking and not Trump. I'm like, were you? Why? Fuck.
Anecdotal, though it might be. Thank you for the sub, Principles Before Politics. Really appreciate you. I think this encapsulates a lot of people who were on the center. A lot of, and to be clear, right? People.
His voice is terrible. Okay. I'll tell you what. Listen, Whick was given a sizable chunk of money to shave his head. So if you want me to skip ahead to the head shaving, it will cost you $10. It will cost somebody in this audience $10, and we will skip ahead. If Whick can shill this shit, so can I. That's what I'm gonna do.
People look at me like, "Oh, you're a centrist, Whick." No, this is part of the problem. If you think I'm a centrist and you think that Kamala appealed to people like me, and you're pointing to her appeal to people like me and saying, "Look, she appealed to centrists," I'm ignoring you. I'm not a centrist. I've never been a centrist. There was no way Trump was getting my vote outside of like sci-fi scenarios, right? She didn't need to appeal to me.
How much to shave your head and beard? There's no price for that.
Let's read this.
Thank you, Hornet. Hornet with the 10. Let's go ahead. See, Whick? See? It's easy. Right, okay. Right. Skip Rocket with the other 10. Thank you both. 07, you're both based. Oh, fuck.
Kamala appealed to the center in a way a leftist, liberal, young person that when people are saying that, but she appealed to the center, she fell short.
Okay.
Can we
Cheap red-headed British. Thank you for the 10, Jess.
at least acknowledge that the center did not believe her when you look at the results of the election, right? I think that's very clear when you look at the results of the election.
Skip it faster, Kairos for 10. Thank you. He started cutting, guys. Hey, Sysclick with get your 5 Copenhagen memberships. Much appreciated. 07 in the chat. How we fucking doing?
So we have to ask ourselves, right? Why? Why didn't those appeals work? And if I'm going to figure out why centrists didn't feel heard by Kamala's campaign, I'm not going to ask.
Imagine being sat there and being like, yeah, guys, we're going to give some detailed political coverage. It's going to be really important. I really want you to pay attention to this bit, guys. We'll cut your face off. What is going on?
A leftist. Why would I? Why would I ever do that? Why would I ever ask a leftist? Well, why do you think that the centrists didn't accept Kamala's pitches?
This is like a talking. This is like talking with your barber.
Leftist, or
But the barber doesn't care.
They don't understand. They think I'm center. They don't know what a centrist even is. And how are you going to appeal to the center when you fundamentally misunderstand what a centrist is and who the center is? You can't.
Why is he a streamer?
Fundamentally.
Why is he a streamer? It's because he was given money by a political organization that has kept his channel going for the past year. That's why. And then, actually, the worst bit is, Whick's old content. Whick's old content used to be pretty fucking entertaining. I know you guys are going to find this hard to believe, but Whick's panel show at one point was very, very funny, because Whick would have crazy people on to argue with each other, and it was great fucking content. And then he got involved with Progressive Victory, and then his politics got very serious. And his show stopped being funny, and people stopped watching it, and he's been freaking out for, like, a year over it.
Incapable of
When I'm not driving, I'll get you for that. Face melon.
Let alone appealing to them. Right?
Imagine talking with your chest puffed up about politics for you while you undress for 50.
We're working our way down. And I'm dragging this out for your viewing pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So again,
you know how Cam Nuggets like horny goon posts? You know how Cam is a gooner? Whick TV is also a gooner. Whick TV has had some weird fucking... Ooh, that's interesting. Wait, hold on. He didn't, did he? Did Whick take down... Oh, no, he didn't. I thought he'd taken down the shaved picture of himself. I was like, that's fucking wild if he's done that. Holy shit. But yeah, Whick has some... Whick has some interesting gooning habits, ladies and gentlemen. You can't find a hoodie that fits him. Like, the trick with hoodies is to go 3 sizes too big, and then they're super comfy and they look comfy for streaming. But Whick himself has, like... He bought, like, a leather jacket, guys. He bought, like, a leather jacket. I can't believe... Whick may be the first person in the history of the world who is too old for a leather jacket. Holy fuck. God. I convinced Whick to go full meme and he ruined it. God. What a fucking mess. Oh, my former political streamer friends. They're all fucked.
when we look at these exit polls, and we'll look at them again, when you have a majority of the country, or at least the voting country, 55%.
About Whick.
Was because she listened to people who don't know what they're talking about.
She should have listened to Whick. If people had listened to Whick, we would have won the election. It would be over. It would be over.
Nazi, and they think that...
Wait, hold on. What was that?
Who have never met a centrist, to be clear. They call them a Nazi, and they think that, like, oh, those aren't centrists. Those are just far-right, misinformed crazies. No.
This is so wonderfully unhinged.
One of the things, or one of the reasons that... One of the things he did...
Oh, no, Whick.
Was he positioned himself far left against those. And he didn't just...
Did anyone in his chat say shut up and shave? No, of course they didn't. Listen, if you're mean to Whick in his chat, you'll get banned. You get banned. You'd like there's no dissenting voices in Whick's chat. Do you know what? Do you know how Whick fell out with everyone? Someone leaked his Discord, his public Discord. Someone leaked it for content. And then he lost his mind and he burnt his bridge with Chud Logic. And that destroyed his channel. He fortress arced as a panel host. Do you guys, I don't think, like, for those of you who aren't content creators, I don't think you realize how insane it is to fortress arc as a content creator if you're small. To fortress arc as a panel host is fucking lunacy. Like, it's insane. Becca, also being able to pass out good ideas and bad ideas from the people you appoint to advise you is literally the only job as the president. This logically means she didn't deserve the job. Jesus fucking Christ. Killjoy's got full doomer based. Welcome. Killjoy, are you still watching Tyler? Are you still part of Tyler's community, Killjoy? Can you explain to me, like, in chat why Tyler is fighting with Kid Not Kin? I don't care. I'm not like taking a side. I'm just interested into how the fuck that's happened. Explain what Fortress Arc means, please. So a Fortress Arc is when you stop interacting with other content creators. And generally you like close your community off. You don't really accept raids for anyone else. You don't take raids from anyone else. Usually you Fortress Arc from your like previous community. So like Vosh has like a Fortress Arc now after the lolly stuff. So he's not like interacting with anyone. And usually it happens after some big drama where you like close it off to like protect yourself. But if you're a small content creator and you do that, it's like the death of your channel, because suddenly you'll stop reaching out to other audiences, and because you sort of refuse to either like address directly or like interact with your critics, you just give them free rein to basically just rip you apart.
Ignore them. And that was Kamala's strategy. She thought, if I just ignore them, they'll go away. No, you can't do that. That's not enough. You have to confront them. Bill Clinton did that. Famously, and I know I've talked about this before, but I'll talk about this again. Famously, with his sister soldier moment. Okay? With his sister soldier moment, when he decided...
Yeah, go back to cutting your face off. Come on.
Publicly. And this is in front of their audience, too. Like, so he went to...
against isolationism. Jesus.
Here, I'll get the thing up and I'll just read it to you. He went to... Where is it? To
Oh, that's fair enough, Killjoy. What the fuck are you doing?
Jesse Jackson's Rainbow 90s. Know who Jesse Jackson is?
Don't hide your face. I'm literally only here to watch you shave, Whick. That's it. I guess he felt strawmanned. Oh, okay. That's fair enough.
Was pretty famous black activist in the 90s. Pretty left of center. Okay. So he went into the lion's den, so to speak. And he publicly, loudly, and in no uncertain terms, condemned.
Why would... Okay, here's my question. Why is Whick using a pair of clippers to clip section? Just get a fucking... You've got like a buzz cut stick. What the fuck are they called? I don't know. Trimmer. You just get... Take me like 2 seconds. At least, fuck, man. Like, this is just weird. I can't imagine being sat here and being like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna give you like an in-depth political take," as I slowly remove my beard for money. Jesus.
Sister Soldier, who was, again, written some things at the time. This is one thing that says, I'll be more specific for you, right? Because I think you guys need specifics here. So, in 1992, after the Los Angeles riots, in the Washington Post, they interviewed a political activist named Sister Soldier. And this was a quote. Okay? The question was, even the people themselves who were perpetrating that violence, did they think that was wise? Was that a wise, reasoned reaction? Soldier says this. Yes, it was wise. I mean, if black people kill black people every day, why not have a weekend kill white people? White people, this government, and the mayor were all well aware of the fact black people are dying every day in Los Angeles under gang violence. So if you're a gang member and you would normally be killing somebody...
This is why there's no amount of money you could pay me to shave on stream. Would any of you take any of my takes seriously ever again? If I sat on stream and shaved in front of you for cash? Honestly. Prog Victory still going to be around given it was a huge failure? No. Even if it was a success, Progressive Victory is seasonal. I know because I've spoken to the people who set it up, by the way. Like, so when the Progressive Victory stuff happened, I had a series of interviews with behind-the-scenes people. I spoke to the founder of Progressive Victory. No, it won't be. It'll shutter. And everyone... So the one thing they will do is everyone who's like a political streamer, they will pass on to like a political talent agency to see if they do something with. That seems to be their previous stance. Whether that develops into anything, I don't know. I doubt it. If just my opinion. I'd have to ditch you with quickness if you sold your dignity. Yeah, it's just like as a streamer, as an internet figure. God, that's so gay, isn't it? Like, can we just agree that whenever I have to say things like this to try and give like a take from the perspective of a content creator, sounds fucking gay, okay? I'm under no delusions. I am just a fucking random person with OBS. Please never forget that about me. But like, there is an element where you need to like, you need to maintain like a level of the mask of how you want to present yourself to people. In the same way, I'd probably lose an awful lot of viewers if I sat here like, if somebody was mean to me, if somebody was like saying a lot of shit about me and I cried about it, like literally was in tears, I would expect a large chunk of you to abandon me. Okay? I would assume you were crashing out. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like PV has an MCN vibes, but that's just my take. Then take the exists more to build a media apparatus instead of getting people elected. I think, here's my take on Progressive Victory. I think Progressive Victory, what they're really doing is working out the effects of influence they can have on chatter demographics. I think that's what they're doing. I think that background data work is really what Progressive Victory is for. And I think that's what they're planning to sell off. If a streamer pisses their pant, nobody will like them. That's true. Sound logic, even if actually insane. I have parts, and now I can say fuck you. Of course I'm laughing. I'm Australian. We're required by law to laugh at misery. That is true. Otherwise, the kangaroos come for you. And you get taken out by drop bears. Somebody convinced me drop bears were real at one point. I was really disappointed. They were like, ha ha ha, I convinced you drop bears are real. I was like, firstly, have you seen this shit in Australia? Of course I'm going to believe. If you're telling me there's a bear that falls out of a tree and like attacks you, I'm going to fucking believe you. It's Australia. And secondly, that sounds awesome. And now you're telling me it doesn't exist. Now I'm just sad. I don't mind that you've lied to me. I'm lied that drop bears aren't real. Lied? Sad. Sad that drop bears aren't real. Progressive Victory has no goal. They gave Dick $100 for an ad read. I can't believe Progressive Victory gave money to Dick Masterson. That's so insane. Was it Mitch? It wasn't Mitch. I would never believe anything Mitch said to me. To be fair, it was a biologist. A biologist told me they were real. That's why I believed that. Fucking asshole. Right, they have crabs the size of fucking trash cans. I don't think that's Australia. I think that's coconut crabs, and I think they live on a particular island. Drop bears are real, but it's just my uncle. That could be a very dark plea for help. Okay. Oh fuck.
Why not kill a white person? Do you think that somebody who thinks that white people are better or above and beyond dying when they would kill their own kind? That was a quote. Bill Clinton, again, in front of Jesse Jackson at his Rainbow Coalition,
I can take a kangaroo.
Called that shit out.
Based, Melly.
He said this: if you took the words white and black and you reversed them, you might think David Duke was giving that speech. Called her David Duke, basically. A little more politically correct, right? Okay, fair enough. I want you, ladies and gentlemen, okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want you to go on a hypothetical journey with me. A hypothetical journey with me into the land of make-believe and maybes, what could have been, what might have been. Okay. Imagine a world for me for a second. Whick's in charge of Kamala's campaign, and they actually listen to Whick. Okay, he's the guy making these decisions. He's the one deciding, right, what she should do. Okay, this is my advice I would give to her. Go on Hassan's podcast. Go on Hassan's podcast. it's got millions of views, right? Millions of viewers. It would get millions of views. I want you to go on Hassan. I want you to sit down with him. And here's what you need to do if you want to win. Call him an anti-Semite. Call him anti-American. Make fun of him. Castigate him. Tell him to fuck off. That he's not part of our coalition, will never be part of our coalition, that we have nothing to do with him and want nothing to do with him. 538 electoral vote landslide, you're welcome. You're welcome. What that does is it gives centrists who have concerns about her buddying up with extremists in her own ranks, it gives them a permission structure to see, look, she's
I cannot describe to you how stupid an idea that is. Listen, Kamala, baby, darling, how you doing? You're gonna go on Hassan's stream. You're gonna go on the stream of a guy named Hassan. You're gonna go tell him he's a fucking cuck. You're gonna tell him he's a cuck. What? Fucking why? Do you think that centrist voters, like, okay, here's the problem. I'm going to explain to you in the simplest terms. Even, like, there are so many reasons this is a stupid fucking idea, but can I explain to you just very simply why centrist undecided voters don't care about that? Because centrist undecided voters don't know who Hassan is. And this is Whick's problem. Whick doesn't understand that most people have no idea who Destiny is. Most people don't know who Hassan is. Most people don't know who Vosh is. They don't know. We all know. Normal people out there in the real fucking world who aren't like terminally online don't fucking know. They don't know. It's a complete fucking joke that they don't. Most people don't even know what fucking kick is. Do you know? I asked one of my colleagues if they knew about the Mr. Beast drama, and my manager knew, actually, funnily enough, but she only knew about the Beast Game stuff, like the stuff that had been reported on the news, and she'd been following some of it, and she didn't even know about loads of the other shit. Most of my colleagues have no idea what any of this is. You know, if they found my YouTube channel, they'd be like, "What the fuck is this? Who are these people you're talking about?" You need to go on Hassan, Kamala. People know who Joe Rogan is because that's like appealing to a particular MAGA base, right? It's appealing to a particular like demographic. It's appealing to a block. People don't really know who Aiden Ross is. You know, that was good as like an entry point into like the streaming world. But go on Hassan, tell Hassan to fuck off. Like, you'd call that petty. Why is the presidential candidate going on some random guy's show to tell him to fuck off? It's insane. That's an insane thing to do. Do you know what the best bit about this is? Actually, the best bit, unironically, is if Kamala was going to do that. Do you know who Kamala should have done it to? Which is this is Wick's problem. Wick's an idiot. Kamala could do something like that, but she'd have to do it to TYT. She'd have to do it to Cenk Uygur. She'd have to go on to Cenk Uygur, who's like got enough of a platform where it's big enough and it's semi-legitimate enough because he's on the news regularly-ish, where you could, and he's very, very anti-democrat, like center. So she could probably do that there. But going on Hassan, that's fucking crazy. Why is this one guy playing with dinosaurs in a field? God. Hassan voted for Kamala, which is the funniest part. Thank you for the two.
He's willing to publicly take on her extremists. Her party's extremists. That's what a leader does.
Oh my God. Wick, buddy, bro. even if that was true, please explain to me why Trump won the popular vote. Because if your argument is you need a leader who'll take on extremists, explain to me Trump winning the popular vote. Because these two things don't line up. And you can't really blame Israel-Palestine because Trump, like, has a lot of, like, there are a lot of anti-Semitic right-wingers that Trump's not addressing. He's just sort of supporting Israel, which is a pretty similar to the position that Kamala had. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Fucking duct tape is faster than this fucking nail clipper.
You guys are like saying, ha ha ha, you don't know what you're talking about. Look, I know what I'm talking about. This would work. It worked before. It worked with Clinton. It'll work again. Again, this is what the data suggests she should have done. We looked at it. We can look at more.
We're talking about very different periods. Holy fuck. And also, like, fuck. There's a difference between calling out an extremist or extremist positions and calling out, like, and going on a streamer's stream who is, frankly, a dude who watches other people's content for 8 hours. Holy fuck.
This is what the data suggests. I don't understand, right? Why are you fighting me against this? Like, we just looked at it. She would have outperformed her margins now. Look, the 538 vote, that's a little bit of a meme. I'll give you that. But she couldn't have done worse. Look, Hassan's a good target because Hassan's not voting for her anyway. Like, she's not losing anyone. She loses nothing. None of them voted for her. Not a one. She loses nothing. Like, this is such an easy decision. This is such an easy decision.
She'd look petty. Okay. You know what Kamala's advisors... Do you know what Kamala's advisors should have said to her? They should have said, go on Joe Rogan. Go on big podcasts. Go and talk to people. Say your piece. Because then at least you're showing up. And try not to say that you're friends with school shooters. Her VP, do you know what? And ironically, her VP probably lost her the popular vote. Her VP probably lost her the public vote. That clip of him saying that he was friends with school shooters, boom, that's fucking devastating. He probably lost her the popular vote. And Whick wants to sit here and be like, actually, it's Hassan's fault. Fuck. He was paid for his opinions by a political org. Do you know how insane that is? Oh, fuck.
Honestly, people need to just start listening to me. Okay? Oh. I know you guys aren't going to hate this, but my favorite color is petty, okay? So we're going to go through it. It's my favorite color, and I'm wearing it today, boys and girls. Oh, man. I want you to go on a real journey with me, not a hypothetical land. I want you guys to listen to this press conference here a little bit.
It'd be funny.
Okay?
It'd be funny, Teddy.
A lot of criticism in the last couple of days directly addressed at President Biden for some of the questions that have already been asked. Running
The Avengers? No. She didn't need celebrities on her side. She needed to go and talk to audiences directly who hated her because they thought she was a coward. And she wouldn't have turned much, but she would have turned something. Again, Kamala was always fucked because the Democrats fucked her. Yeah, Beckett, listen to him. Beetle pins. Don't turn on me, bro. Don't do this. You and me, Beale. We're in this together.
in the first place or not stepping aside faster. Some of that criticism has also been directed at his team and the advisors around him for advising him to do what he did. Can you address that criticism?
To do what he did, meaning?
Running again, not stepping aside faster, and showing what some people say, quoting folks here, an arrogance of believing he was the only one who could beat Donald Trump.
I mean, Well, you said something at the end that I do want to just kind of reiterate and remind folks, and it was a good reminder to me, which is like, look, this is the president who has been the only person has been able to beat Donald Trump. I mean, that is true. In 2020, he was able to do that. There were more than 20 candidates who tried to beat him, and
dropping
he
bombs,
was the one that
baby.
Has been able to do that. I talked about what happened in the midterms, how it was historic.
What she's doing right now is she's treating all those calls for Biden to drop out, all those podcasters who called for Biden to drop out. She's Israel, they're Gaza, and she's bombing the shit out of them right now. That's just true. That's just true. A lot of people are very mad at her for this. The hoods.
Fucking, do you know what? I don't know if you all remember this. I don't know. Let's go back and check. Let's just go and have a look. Let's just go and have a look at the debate. Let's just go and have a look at the debate.
And I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look.
But listen. Guys. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, it's done. It's done. What the fuck is going on? Nah, Whick. Like, nah, mate. Biden would have fucking killed it, bro. What are you talking about? The levels of cope. I just fucking wild. Losing my mind. This is so dumb. Oh, fuck.
The chutzpah of these stupid podcasters. The ones, who said, oh, Harris will definitely win. We got to get rid of Biden. Harris is going to outperform Biden. Harris would be super good. Harris would be the choice of the people. Can we just acknowledge that those people were stupid and wrong?
I'm sorry, Rocky. This is the kind of funny I was looking for. Look, no matter how bad things are going for you, I just want to point out that none of you are Whick. Okay? I know that things are bad at the moment, but none of you are this. This is what I present to you as an alternative. Things could be worse. Things could be worse. We love you, Rocky. It's gonna be okay. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh. Why does Whick speak like a South Park character? Oh, Jesus. The thing is, Biden did good things. I'm not denying that. I quite liked his fucking, student loan reform. The failed political panel host wants to blame the podcasters for Kamala losing the election. What? Yeah. You draw an emoji like the fuck D20 I post in Discord. Yes, Beetle. Draw Rocky an emoji and then I'll make it an emoji for the channel. I'll make it a members emoji.
Like, wrong in a way that was like...
For Rocky, we're going to skip ahead on this because, I feel for Rocky.
Fundamental. They saw what, again, the podcasters did to Biden and just forced him out. And
wait, what?
My favorite color is petty, and we're wearing it today, boys and girls.
What was that?
Talk about arrogance.
Is Whick saying that the podcasters forced out Biden? Did I hear that right? Wait, what did I miss?
They were dead wrong. Oh my God. Look, my favorite color is petty, and we're wearing it today, boys and girls. We're wearing it today. I don't know if Biden could have won. I don't. But I know that a lot of the criticisms against Harris had more teeth because the working class, right? The Biden voters, they saw what again, the podcasters did to Biden and just forced him out and appointed someone. And we're like, nah, I'm sitting this one out.
What? You think the working class? You think the working class saw podcasters force out Biden, and that's why they didn't vote for Kamala? What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, again, if you were one of the early adopters, I'll give some grace. I'll give some grace, you know, to the bandwagoners. I'll give a little bit, okay? If you were one of the early adopters of we should ignore the will of the primary voter and just sideline Biden and push him out, I'm never listening to you again, and I'm laughing you out of any room you come into, okay? Like, if you think I will ever listen to you again, you are... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness gracious me. I'm just saying, like, woof! Imagine being so wrong and then having the chutzpah to call Biden's team arrogant. Biden's team had it right. Biden's team was a better play. And I think in hindsight, we should all be able to recognize that. Fate says someone dropped the bans to shave the beard. Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
All right, let's get to it. Let's get the clippers out, Whick. Shave for me, Whick.
Okay, so this is gonna be a little loud, but we were at this stage.
2 times speed.
So forgive me. You can probably want to turn down the sound just a little bit.
No, we're getting to the best bit.
And I know some of you will say,
Jerry, how's the farm? Oh, it's going terrible. I'm losing my house, and now I'm seeing the podcasts pushing out Biden. Thank you for the 5, bro.
well, no, you're wrong. Biden would have lost by more. There's no evidence to suggest that. I mean, even in, and I'm trying to find this to make sure that I'm not misremembering, because I might be. But if you guys remember the internal poll that was sent around, right? The screenshots of it.
Oh, shut the fuck up and shave your face.
What's
Now I am skipping ahead. Now I've stopped caring. If he's not cutting bits of his beard off, he doesn't get. Whick can have political takes while cutting pieces of his hair off. That's the rule on this stream.
Why? David. We're getting it now, boys.
So I just want to point out, just before we go on, there's a comment here. I'll just pull it up. Kid Not Kin live now bullying you again. That guy is so mad you got $500. He's so hateful and jealous of you. Hateful and jealous. Hateful and jealous. I'm just fucking mesmerized. Mesmerized. People paid Beckett good money to see the beard go. That is true. That is true. People paid for the speed up. Fuck me. I would have sped it up anyway. Fucking, there's only so much work I can take. Look. It's been rough keeping viewers in this chat, this stream. Okay, this is a hard. this is a rough wank. Jesus Christ, Chris.
I may have to take off my glasses here. And don't worry, it's not over my keyboard, gang. It's not over my keyboard. It's over the trash can. I got like this. I got a whole setup. Okay, I got a whole setup where there's like a plastic cover and stuff. Catch some of this hair, right? But Can I just say I forgot how good I look without a beard too, or with a shorter beard? Can I just say how I forgot how sexy I am as a person? Okay, just I forgot. I'm being reminded. You know, trim it up a little.
This is insanity, isn't it? Right? Like I don't do this. Could you imagine it, guys? Can you imagine if I did? Guys, look how fucking good I look. Look at how nice, like fucking oof. Look at this. Look at this incredible incredible spec. How fucking weird is that? Can you imagine if I hit on chat like this? He does this all the time. All the fucking time. It's bizarre. That's a face not even a mother can love. Like, fuck. It's okay, Becca, I'm too regarded to understand what's happening, but I'll still watch. Thank you, Peel. Holy fuck. You'd look better with 2 front teeth. You're actually good looking, though? Well, thank you. It's the lighting. You'll notice I keep it dim. Did if you talk about how sexy you look, it doesn't make you look like that, dude. Why does he hit on his chat? I don't know. It's fucking weird, bro. It is. Oh, got a shiver. It's fucking weird. The difference is you don't look like you've been hit with a shovel. Fuck. But Becky, you are nice to look at, so it would be less weird. Oh, thank you guys. Listen, I know you're only placating me. It's all in the accent. Bro, don't tell me Cinebear made another video. Please tell me Cinebear made another video. Also, please send it to me. We'll watch it. We'll fucking watch it if you send it to me, Chris. I'll bring you on. You're good looking for a ginger. Thank you, Dustin. What the fuck does that mean? It was about her cat. Somebody send that to me. What the fuck? We'll watch that after we watch Whick shave. It's insane. You need to DM it to me, Chris. I can't open it if you send it on YouTube chat. How bad is that bald spot? That bald spot is brutal. Fucking look at that. Bro. Dude, when it gets like that, just shave your head. Holy fuck. Do you know? Okay, so straight up, I have at the back of my head, I've got a back of my head like a white patch. So it's a birthmark. Like, I don't know, it's kind of hereditary. A lot of my cousins have it as well. And like when I cut my hair really close, it looks like the last time I did it, I was like, holy fuck, am I going bald at the back? I was like, no, it's fine. It's just a really, really white patch of hair. But fuck, if I had a bald patch like that, I'm really lucky. I've got like full, it's all there. Listen, I'm losing a bit on the sides, okay, guys? I won't lie to you. It's been... I need to stop coping about it, but it's you know, I'm losing a bit on the sides. It's fine. It's my age. But if I was like this, I would be gone. Okay, I would be gone. Holy fuck! Did I just lose the fucking thing? Did it just disappear on me? Okay, do we need to bring it back? Dude, it was OBS like this is too much bullying. Oh, fuck. Hold on a second. Let me just maximize this. Where is it? The fuck are you? Where'd you go? Where is my... Oh, there we go. What the fuck is that about? That's fucking weird. Okay. Well, we can have it back. Why did you flip? How did I even do that? The fuck? Okay. Wait, did he disable the chat? What the fuck?
In retrospect,
Let Chris in? Oh, was Chris trying to phone me? Fuck, I was distracted. Chris the Narc live on Cope and Seethe. How you doing, bro?
watching like Halo 3 Spartan lore for no, it's not even like Halo 3. It's like all the Halo Spartan lore for 3 days. I've done nothing productive. What's going on?
I'm just chilling. I'm just laughing at Whick. That's
Dude.
our election cope.
Teethgate. Where is the money for your fucked up, fugly ass teeth, Wick? Where
Do you want the full lore? Because I have asked him about this. I can give you the full lore.
I would love the lore at how a man can make thousands of dollars and not at least put a down payment down on teeth fixing.
Whick was given $3,000 to fix his teeth. Okay, 2 to 3 grand. I can't remember which. I've been told different numbers, and it's been it's been 2 years. So apparently, when he went to the dentist, the work that was required on his teeth was more than $3,000 worth, and he has been scared to do more in case they try and steal the rest of his teeth.
What do you mean steal the rest of his teeth?
In case he goes to a dentist and the dentist is like, we have to pull all your teeth out or your brain will rot.
What? But
I don't know. I'm just telling you what I'm just telling you what Whick told me.
Like, hold on. But wouldn't that like save his life and then you can do payment plans on veneers? Isn't that what Boogie did?
Let's be honest. Does Whick look like a man whose life needs to be saved? It's gonna make much difference.
Honestly, he just looks like a decrepit mess. Every time I hear about him, he's like trying to goon to some girl on the internet. You know that fucking who the fuck is it? Remember that girl Fairy Queen, the one that went on Chud's stream?
Holy shit! You know she's like fucking crazy, right? Like Fairy Queen.
Oh, I follow her. I've talked to her privately.
Yeah, Fairy's like legitimately insane. She's like she has like insane abandonment issues. It's crazy.
Oh. That's great to know. Had no idea, but I talked to her about Wick, and she was like, "No, Wick's like a really nice guy." I was like, "That guy seems like a gooner."
He is a gooner,
and I was right.
He is a gooner. He's the gooneriest of gooners.
I need to Beckett. I have a question.
Sure. Shoot.
Where can I buy a gun in New York? Do you know a YouTuber I could buy a gun off of?
Oh, that's an interesting question. A YouTuber you could buy a gun off. I
heard Gilded Poo. I heard Gilded Poo is pretty good at supplying guns.
Do you know, I had heard that rumor from somewhere that Gilded Poo was quite good at supplying guns. It's an interesting rumor. Where did you hear that, by the way?
Oh, you know, places,
things. People, things. Do you want to talk about those places, people, things? You seem to be on a little bit of a little crusade, bro.
Okay, there's a difference between a crusade and genuinely just shitposting and trying to get people annoyed. There's a bit of a difference, Becky.
Well, it doesn't really matter. She doesn't come around my chat anymore.
No. She definitely responded to mine and tried to act tough, and I was just like, lol.
For the rest of chat who's wondering, we're referring to Romantic Goblin, who has been, who's out the house. Romantic Goblin is no longer in the house. And is not coping very well with this fact. I recently saw her in Moreau's chat trying to make friends, which is very interesting. Very interesting.
Hold on. First, I told you that she was in Moreau's chat.
No, I saw her there myself as well before you mentioned it.
Big guy.
But yeah, she is. She's trying to make new friends now. She doesn't like us anymore. Not, you know,
great.
Apparently, we weren't supportive of her attempts to, you know, defend a child groomer.
Wait, what? Is she like actually mad that we just saw through the veil and was like, "This is a retarded thing to do"?
I think. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I haven't been exactly quiet about fuck Goblin. Do you know she was pissed off? Do you know she was pissed off that the stream you had where you went on hers was called the Chris the Narc stream? Rather than like everyone was like, oh, what about the Chris the Narc stream? She was like, it's not the Chris the Narc stream, it's the Beatles stream. Evan came and told me about it. I was like, motherfucker.
The Beatles stream?
Like whatever. The stream that like you were on
the fucking
Goblin.
weirdo.
Yeah.
What's his name? Oh, the diaper fur guy. I already forgot about that.
It's like
it's like my stream. I own it.
This is how it works. If Nick Diorio came on one of my streams and it was a big thing Nick did and everyone reacted to it, nobody would be like, oh, the Cope and Seed stream. They'd be like the stream Nick was on, because that's the interesting bit.
Hell, I've done that when fucking Nick and Smaggle called in when Boblax did that members only stream. I titled it "Going Over Boblax's Stream with Diorio." Like,
yeah, of course, it's
like,
obvious.
It's just common knowledge on how you succeed on YouTube. But fuck me, right?
Also, you're allowed in the house, Mally. You're fine. Stop sitting on the porch. But yeah, so
Beckett
gave
me an approved list of creators I'm not allowed to rat bash. I've been silenced by the Beckett cabal.
Wait, what the fuck? When have I ever done that?
He gave me a whole list that he was like, Chris, you can't beat up on these people.
I've literally never done that. I've never done that.
He's definitely done that.
I've never done that.
I will literally give you the notepad that he gave me.
That is so fucking untrue. That is so
true. It is
true.
actually really true.
That's not. I would never do that. I think the only
Beckett
person
was like, Chris, the rat bashing needs to stop. We need to save a few of them.
Actually, okay. Actually, that is true. I did say that don't be mean to Mally or Thuman. That is true.
You did.
I
You
did say
that.
that, actually.
You're on the white list.
I was like, Mally and Thuman are base. Leave them alone. That'll be fine. We can save them.
That'll be fine. This is. I showed it on stream already. I really don't care. The thing I'm talking, the meme.
Yeah.
I showed it on stream already. Seriously, why are you asking a YouTuber to buy another YouTuber a gun? Like, what is wrong with you?
Fucking unreal.
Even it's for like a protection racket. You're retarded. Like, you shouldn't be
Should I show
trying
this
to.
now? Should I show this now?
I don't give a fuck. I showed it on stream when I got sent it.
This is Goblin. Missouri doesn't have a mandatory wait time, Cine. You can buy a gun. And then Goblin messaged Gilded Pooh, hey Pooh, would you be able to sell someone a gun? No, lol, why? They aren't black. That has nothing to do with it. I don't own an armory, lol. Why would you ask Gilded?
Gilded definitely seems like he owns guns, bro. Gilded can sell some really good guns.
Gilded is the sort of person. Gilded is the sort of person that doesn't sell his guns. He's not going to sell his fucking guns to anybody. He probably sleeps with the fucking things. You're probably
Gilded told me he would sell me an AR-15 with bump stock and ACOG scope.
Okay, I don't know where that come. It's Gilded. I wouldn't trust where that gun's been.
Gilded's gonna see. He's gonna get notifications we're talking about this, and he's gonna be so pissed. But it's frustrating because the response I got to, and you want to show the comments, the last one I sent you, one I left on this stream, because like I'm fucking around, I'm having a good time, I'm memeing away.
So
she's trying to act tough.
Chris posted, why won't the voice in my head stop? And who gave me gun? Blam blam. I know about the gun advice. Romantic. And I want gun advice too.
Listen, I'm mostly shitposting, but Goblin, I will absolve you of all of your sins, and no rat bashing will commence if you just give me the logs. Give me the logs. That's all I'm asking for. It's just something so minor. What's the harm? If there's nothing in there that you guys are afraid to show, why not? Because I want to see if Cindy Bear had a Xander Hall meltdown about Birdie. That would be really funny.
I think, fuck it. That group chat will come out eventually.
I'm just waiting.
Evan's reached out to me.
Hi, Evan. How's it going, man?
Well, I don't think he's watching because he's currently been left on red. Like, I'm just fucking. I think he might have realized how much he fucked up because I'm just not fucking. Listen. A lot of people found out recently that I might actually be pissed off.
That's crazy. You mad? That's crazy, dude. I can't imagine that. You. The very level-headed British man? No way.
Let's be fair. It doesn't happen very often that I actually get annoyed. It's a bit of a rarity.
It is a rarity. It's just it's a very interesting thing for you to be mad. It takes a lot for the guy that loves the shitpost to be mad.
I'll tell you this: if Nanny, Kumu, Goblin, and Evan hadn't pissed me off, Kamala would have won the election. Okay. I wouldn't have done this to your country. Yeah. Yeah, so
were you, dude? Beckett's the one who killed Peanut. In a fit of rage, he called it a murder threat to a squirrel. And
that's right. I used my advanced political science knowledge from my master's degree and thought I know how to win the election for Trump.
Harambe too. Oh God! But listen. Romantic, I will absolve you of your sins. Beckett won't, but I will. I will be your pope.
People, bro.
Come to me and tell me your sins. And I will 50-50 shot absolve you. It's 50-50 if I'm being honest. Whoever cracks first gets my love.
I like the way people are like, Beckett glows, he's Fed coded. Do you know that it used to be a meme in the politics community that I was a Fed? Everyone was convinced that I was a Fed.
You dress like a Fed, so it makes sense.
What do you mean I dress like a Fed? What's that supposed to fucking mean,
You look like
bro?
a Fed.
How do I look like a Fed?
You look like a Fed that's trying to not look like a Fed. You know what I mean?
That's the most insane thing I've ever heard, Chris. What's your address?
What are you talking? Have you seen your tattoos?
What do you mean? What's that supposed to mean? What's wrong with my tattoos?
You just scream Fed to me. Listen, I will absolve the sins of Romantic Goblin. You can join the orbit if you just crack first. Redact all the information that you feel like is too personal and give me the funny stuff.
Jesus fucking Christ. Right. Okay, right. Do you want to watch some Whick shaving footage with me?
Yeah. I'll watch some Whick. I never get to talk about Whick because he's like, this is the thing, right? Like, I love shitting on like the political people. They're like content gold mines. But there's something about Whick that anytime I try to learn anything about him, I just look at his teeth and I have like a little bit of like a moment where I throw up in my mouth and I'm like, this isn't entertaining. Like, I can't do this on my own.
Have you seen him without the beard yet? Have you seen what he looks like now?
It's horrifying. He looks like the kind of guy that would just be like in a dark alleyway and there would be a girl walking down and he would just be like, "Hey baby, how you doing?" Like, he's doing some weird shit. That's horrible. He looks like, does he have Down syndrome? Like, actually, am I making fun of?
I don't know. That is a that was not worth $500.
$500. Some idiot paid him $500 for that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think money well spent, personally, but
I don't.
Well, come on.
What do you mean, come on? He looks like every like retarded kid in high school without his beard now.
Oh, that is bad.
It's accurate. That's the problem.
I may not have wanted to wear the hoodie. I may have wanted to be shirtless, but
how does it make you feel that he has
I'll
Warhammer
just do
posters in the
laundry
background? How does that make you feel, Beckett?
Look, I don't defend other people who like the hobby, okay? Like, there's a lot of...
He's taking your culture. He's appropriating your culture, dude.
You know, how much would it cost you to shave live on stream?
Like, a beard or my hair?
Yeah, you don't have a beard.
10 grand.
That's
not even like a joke. I refuse to go bald for anything less than 10 grand.
Yeah, I've just said there's no money someone could pay me to shave on stream. There's no amount.
Dude, I love my hair too much to like even remotely think about going bald. If I start balding, I'm probably gonna go out like that guy that blew his brains out on live stream. If I'm honest.
Like, at least as long as you don't hit the Keemstar like stage of like dyeing your beard and wearing a bandana the entire time, I think you'll be fine.
Bro, the bandana, dude. Great, wonderful. I never want to reach that. I think I would actually like die.
Do you think
I can't be bald?
I'm waiting for the time when you like come on and go like, guys, I'm a VTuber now. That's for no reason.
No. Something about that space. Scary. Wick. Oh god.
This is so awkward.
We're gonna pause here for a second.
Oh, look at
just
look
so I
how
can talk about
bad
this,
the
right? I want to
look how long
okay,
the
this looks a
whiskers
little
are in
sil-
his
hold on. No, I'm
mustache.
gonna
It
get
covers
the
his
other half of my
lips and
mustache
mouth.
before I
Ugh.
stop. Okay.
Well, like I shave like my mustache to actually like have a line. It annoys me if it gets too long.
Like normal people, you don't want like food in there, dude. Imagine if you're like kissing your wife or girlfriend. It's just a hair full of mouth.
This is actually
Like
making me feel like I need a
hair.
trim. Like I'm like, oh, I should have trimmed before this.
Dude, I
Like,
don't
that's-
even have a beard, and it wants me. And I want to shave just looking at him.
I've gone bald before. I like shaved my head. I've done that before.
I can't do that.
I look like a
I can't
Russian drug
commit.
dealer. It's great. Strong
Yeah.
Russian drug dealer vibes.
The Fed tattoos really sell it.
Fuck you.
Can you guys hear me?
He's just. Oh God.
It's not perfect.
Can I
yet.
just like
need
ask
to
a serious
get
question?
Yeah, sure.
Why did God make this person? Like bad teeth, weird shaped head, terrible chin. Dude, and he has a high pitched voice of a guy who hasn't had his balls drop yet. What did God like what did his family do that God cursed their like that God cursed their children? Like what did his family do?
Oh, fuck, like I don't
It's
know,
like,
man.
It's like when Moses came in and said, "Hey, all the firstborn children of Israel, not Israel, fucking Egypt, will be murdered if you don't let the Jews go." And that was the plague that took Wick's entire face.
Like you're known, like if you're a streamer on camera, it's so important to look solid, like as best you can, right? You're trying to do your best. This is fucking abysmal. I can't believe you did this for 500. Because
this is not worth it.
How long do you think he's got left? How long do you think Wick's got as a streamer? Yeah.
What is he at 6K subs? How long, wait, how long has he been doing this?
3-4 years. 4 years.
3-4 years. PV backing happened what, like a year or two ago?
Yeah, like about I'd say 14 to 18 months ago, somewhere in that range.
And now PV is like pulling out of the smaller streamer space. So
PV is going to shutter until the midterms now. That's how PV works.
Well, they paid out Dick Masterson for like an ad read or something for the election.
Yeah. But
which is the most retarded thing I've ever heard.
Well, yeah, they're just like giving Dick Masterson money. How insane is that?
That is funny to me. A leftist political read.
Jesus.
But like, Wick, I've been doing this 2 years. Wick doesn't break over 60 viewers, right? Like, what was his peak outside of like collaborations with like Destiny and the rest of them?
Well, tonight he was at 88 while he shaved his face. And during the election, he had about 40.
He had about 40 during the election?
Yeah.
Yeah, this dude's done. He's got a couple months left.
Jesus.
I'm not trying to be mean. It's just like a fact of the matter of like, based on numbers, his sub count, and what he's doing on stream for $500. This is the final breath of a dying channel. Like I'm not trying to be mean, dude. You gotta like change something up.
He's tried to do more talking to his audience and more political analysis. I don't think that's working for him.
No, he's a panelist. His whole thing. So this is the like the problem with people that start their channel off as like panel shows. They can't make it independently. They can't do it. You have to start independent, then go into panels, grow off of that, then the independent stuff still sticks. Whick, I believe, was all
it's
like
solely
all
yeah,
panels,
all
right?
panels. That's always been his thing.
Yeah, so he's not going to make it as a solo.
Yeah, because people aren't there for you; they're there for who your guests are.
Mm-hmm.
Wick's
There's
ancestry.
Absolutely no way.
Wick's ancestry angered a Himalayan monk, and now every man in the bloodline will have crooked teeth and slowly go bald. Thank you, Fembro, for the 5.
I know
Holy
you don't care
shit.
about American football, but Lamar Jackson is raping my fantasy team right now. It is like prison rape. It's not like rape. It's like prison rape. This is unfortunate. I'm gonna fucking lose. Fucking lose. Fuck you, James. Anyway.
Patches. It's a little patchy right now. Beardless Whick. Yeah? What do you guys think?
Don't keep the soul patch.
You guys like it? Which do you like better, bearded or beardless?
He ran a poll, and the entire chat was like, beard. Holy fuck, bro.
You hate it?
Dude, he doesn't have a chin.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Look,
When he does his full smile, I get grossed out.
Surprisingly cute. Well, thank you.
I look terrible beardless, just so we're clear. I look awful beardless. I am one of these people who needs a beard.
I look great without one. If I had one, I'd be even better.
I need to, like I said, I need to trim, get some of these patches
I think
out.
you'd pull off like a good sort of
As it comes,
goatee
okay,
as a
look,
villain.
Back to the matter at hand.
Probably as
About
a
how Wick
villain,
was
but I
right.
can't.
About
I don't think I
everything,
could pull off
okay?
the goatee. I don't have
About
the I don't have the
Good
sinister
portion.
nature of one.
We need to recognize that while yes, the economy played a large, and
Hey guys, let me shave my face off. Here's my political take. All night.
Most important
Jesus.
thing was the economy, right? The most important thing was the economy.
I just want to afford groceries.
But to act
ho.
like that was the only thing? That there was nothing else we could have done different?
Poor
That
man.
there
Are we
was
gonna
nothing
blame
else
black
that we could have
voters
done
and
different?
Latino voters,
I
Wick?
just reject that.
Do it.
I reject that whole
Do it,
thing.
Wick.
I obviously think we can make adjustments, and we're going to need to make adjustments if
His tooth is even more prominent now.
we want to win in 20.
Here's the adjustment.
Look, that
Wick,
is more prominent without the beard. That is just that is like
sticking out.
infinitely more noticeable, right?
It's bigger than all of his other teeth. Have you noticed that? It's like larger than all the teeth in his mouth.
That's just not good, man.
Do you think when he bites into a sandwich, it doesn't look like a uniform bite mark? It just has like one gigantic crater in one section of it, you know? You ever like see somebody bite into a sandwich and put it down? This one has like regular, and then there's this sticking outward front part that just leads more into the sandwich. It's like a rake. You
Like,
know?
it does
Like,
not
he
cost
bites
that much. It just does not cost that much to get your tooth crowned. It just doesn't cost that much.
I'm just picturing like his tooth being used as like a fucking rake to eat food.
26, if we want to win in 28, which we do, we gotta figure out why it is that people just don't trust Democrats. They just don't.
Could it
Because
be
Hillary Clinton eats babies?
Could it be the fact that like the people who are supporting Democrats on the online space, it's not this, but I'm just saying, are shaving their faces for money? Like, could that be anything to do with it, Wick? Holy fuck.
Also, Hillary Clinton like drinks the blood of babies to stay alive. Alex Jones told me that.
Oh, then it's true.
Do you see my?
Yeah, if you
did you see he might be press secretary?
Yeah, I saw that. I
Candace
hope that is
fucking
real.
Owens and Candace Owens endorsed him, dude. We live in cloud world.
That would be so. Listen, that would be worth a Trump presidency for Alex Jones as press secretary. Come, tell me that wouldn't be fucking incredible.
Did you see my fan fiction? If he does become press secretary, here I come. I'm sending you a tweet.
Brandy A with a 5. I can't see Chris with a beard, and Beckett, my favorite ginger, don't shave it. I think he will look like Walter White.
That's if he went totally bald.
Oh my god.
I made a fan fiction about Alex Jones becoming press secretary.
First press event with Alex. Listen here, the globalists tried to take down Trump, but Trump is too strong. The hurricane was a man-made event caused by George Soros. Look at the CNN reporter. Hey, you get the hell out of here. Get out the hell out of this room. Chases them with a hatchet, yelling the deed state is here.
The next
he
one
then tackles the nearest journalist, ripping off their mask, and the first recorded lizard person is found in the office, and he yells at the lizard, "Why are you making the frogs gay?" Jesus Christ.
Like
Oh,
button.
Goblin
And
just
feel
responded
free.
to me 10
Like I'm
minutes
losing
ago.
viewers.
Oh, really? What did
And
Goblin say?
it's a paragraph. Oh my god, it's a paragraph.
Send it to me. We'll read Goblin's paragraph.
As
Oh
the
my
beard goes
God.
away, okay? I'm gonna bleed subscriptions here. I know it, right?
All right, hold on. This is a paragraph, dude. This is autism.
Oh my god.
Should I just write Sherry in response to that in all caps?
Hold on, let's read it first. Okay,
Should I
gun
just
advice.
respond Sherry?
Okay, gun advice. If one is suicidal or is mentally unstable, one should not obtain a firearm. One should also look up their state regulations, as some states require permits or background checks as well as mental health evaluations before one is permitted to obtain. For the record, what the fuck? You tried to get a gun for Cinny. What the fuck? What are you talking about?
Apparently, according to my sources, City Bear wanted a gun.
Well, that's what Goblin messaged. Gun safety is a must, as well as learning the ins and outs of one's firearms. Most gun stores are happy to assist in learning about. Oh my god, I don't fucking care. This should.
I want to write Sherry in all caps.
For the record, it's not on me if someone takes this advice and happens to obtain a firearm if they appear to be unstable or the state checks balance to actively prevent shit like this from happening.
Then why did you tell City Bear that there's no wait time for a firearm? What were the exact words again? Missouri doesn't have mandatory wait time, City. You could buy a gun. Why did you say that then?
Holy fuck, Goblin, log off. Jesus Christ.
You know I'm just shitposting and you just fell for my trap, right?
Holy fuck.
I am the trap master. Basher of rats.
You are indeed master of traps, Chris.
True.
Oh, also.
I thought he was going to say, oh, the camera's
according
on.
to the exit polls, at
start
least,
laughing.
at least what voters said. According to some
Whick
exit
looks like he
polls-
would jerk off on camera. Like actually, like he would sit down not thinking the stream's on and like pull a DSP.
Holy fuck.
He gives that vibe, dude. Like, does he not for you?
Can we watch a bit of him sort of like talking to people? I want to see how uncomfortable this gets.
I want to see if he
Because,
speaks
like,
to a woman.
Have blindness to certain personalities. It's like you cannot perceive certain personality traits for what they are, and therefore whether they are not really conducive to your goal of winning elections.
Riveting content. Shut the fuck up.
Sounds like the average commentary viewer. Is that a woman?
You're live, buddy.
I don't think so.
Did not buy what she was selling.
Nope, that
she
is not a woman.
refused to take a lane.
Actually, it's 2024. He might identify.
Yeah, I was about to say, man. Are you sure? That's a brave take.
That
the transphobia
what we
allegations.
should do is, like I said, position.
Okay.
This looks like a comedy skit, right? This looks like a
Woman
fucking
or
comedy
man?
skit. Like, what the fuck?
Position ourselves as the anti-extremists. We weren't able to. Harris was not able to do that because of her two.
Okay, look, Whick is now face like beardless. I no longer care.
Ginger says that's so good. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. We can't pretend it's not.
Do you
That's
think he
funny.
like tries to
It's funny. Come on. Look, I get it. We're all sad.
Hold on.
Pretend-
A question.
Go on.
I feel like his tooth can be used as like a device to shotgun beers. You know, like people like use
Yeah,
keys and stuff.
Yeah.
Instead, he just walks up, just does a full blown like face jerk into the can and just cracks it open. He's like a woodpecker for beer.
This is funny, gang. You gotta laugh at this, okay? You gotta laugh at least a little bit. We gotta laugh at least a little bit, don't we?
Wait, someone in chat. Chris, thoughts on possible DSP politics stream? Excuse me? Phil's doing what
Army
now?
Ginger says, that's so good. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. We can't pretend it's not. That's funny. It's funny. Come on. Look, I get it. We're all sad. Look, I wanted Harris to win too. I get it. I went out, I canvassed, I voted, I did what I could. But she didn't. We don't have to be sad. Right? That doesn't
I'm sorry, without the beard, he looks like he fucking. You know when you're
looks
about
like
to,
he should be
you
on
know,
a wanted poster.
yeah, you know when you're about to say something, you're like, "Am I crossing the line and being too mean?" But he looks.
He looks like he looks like a guy that'd be like on an FBI sting operation.
It's.
Oh my god! Why is Core sending me a video? DSP politics begins on Kick this coming week. Shut the fuck up. That is not a real thing I'm looking at right now. Phil is not gonna. Yes, he's gonna talk politics.
Have you heard the latest Jake Weddle news?
Has he unalived himself yet?
No.
Has a war crime actually been committed on him?
No.
Did he refund the money to Mr. Beast?
No.
Okay. What happened to him now?
He had a live stream where he talked about how his dad is a pedophile, apparently.
Oh, that's a really wholesome comedy special right there, dude.
Welcome to another episode of Fuck You Dad, everybody. This week we have a very funny guest, comedian, YouTuber, Jake Weddle. What's going on, man?
Yeah, it's good to be here. I'm so excited to be here. I hate my dad so much, and this is so cathartic for me to be here. Thank you guys for having me.
That's what the podcast is all about, man. Other people, we try to tone it down with the others, where it's like
random people about this. Like cool, dude. Like, what? Imagine being like this excited to talk about your dad being a pedophile.
I haven't seen this yet. I'm just going on what people have told me. Apparently, that's what this is.
You don't have to be, but I think me and you are on the same way. They're like, no, that's the point. I'm going in for blood.
Do you guys have
this
people
is less
come on?
about
How many
you.
of these dads
It's more
are
about me.
pedophiles?
I mean, it does explain a lot about Jake Weddle, right? Like,
bro! That's a more powerful man. Take advantage of him, put him in a dark room.
No, Chris, no way, bro. Why would you
I didn't
say that? Like, what the fuck is
Listen,
wrong with you?
Mr. Beast is the surrogate for Jake's dad. It's obvious.
Oh my god, no. Oh, no, fuck.
I'm in trouble.
Getting this off my
You guys have people come on and they're like, I mean, my dad was all right, I guess. And then I feel like Ken, you come at it with like, yeah, what did he fucking do, huh? Tell me everything.
Absolutely.
I do. I want to bring this in by saying early in this podcast creation, we're talking like episode 3 or 4. I don't even remember, but Jake brought this up pre-pod. He said that he hit us up because he was so excited that we had a podcast called Fuck You Dad. And he was like, please, can I be a guest? And he told us like what had happened and his story. And we decided it was too hot for TV. We went, this is
NC-17, not ready for
that
that.
excited.
We're getting this off the ground. We can't start with one of these.
Pedophile.
But we're at
I was telling my roommate about this. My roommate grew up next to me my entire life, so he knows my dad very, very well. And I told him that story, and he goes, "Yeah, Jake, you guys have a season finale what you're about to like. You can't show up like on a pilot. Or,
yeah,
like,
we can't. Hey, this is the second episode, and the first one, it's like we're kind of dark, but we're still wacky. Like my dad threw a popcorn bucket at somebody, and we just hit him with whatever darkness is coming your way, which I imagine is substantial.
But now we're really cooking, so we're ready for it, and I am excited. I only know the skeleton of it, so
sure. So I guess I'll have to start from the beginning. My dad's the kind of guy, and some of this is like stuff I do in my stand-up, and some of it isn't. Like I remember there was one show, it was like dad stories at Pitch Apple Hill or whatever, and I went up and did my like 7 minutes on my dad, and everybody was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's the problem.
And then the guy after me was like, well, my dad's here, and I like my dad. My dad's stories are not nearly that, and I'm like, sorry, I ruined the room.
Like fuck you! I was trying to be cathartic here. Turn some funny out of mystery, which is
What is this? Actually, what is this? Hold on. Can we just get into the story, Jay?
That one, 2 out of 3 of them are Stallone characters.
Your dad has like the psyche of like a 13-year-old who's hooked on steroids.
Yeah.
Like that's like pure moron energy.
Have him to
It's like when someone's like, my favorite movie is Fast and the Furious, and you're like, oh, you can't read. You're like,
I remember what, like the meme was to hate Nickelback, and he was like, "What's wrong with Nickelback?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, I didn't know."
He trauma dumped at a comedy thing. Apparently so. The fuck?
Apparently he does that as like his normal stand-up routine, according to him, is like telling jokes about his dad being a pedophile.
That's fucking hell. This is actually worse than I thought it'd be. Holy fuck.
This is not going great.
I thought this would be funny. It's just weird. This is just weird.
He was never like abusive, like directly, like to me physically, but he was like very verbally abusive and like financially abusive. He would like not get paid. What little money he did have, he would like hold over our heads, which is weird. And then there were times where I had to like get him off my mom or whatever. But all that jazz. So that's like the base level of shittiness. That's where we're starting. We're starting.
I look out when
You're a comedian. What is going on? Am I? This is so much fucking weirder than I thought it would be.
An argument would be that you can make jokes out of like the darkest shit in your life, which is usually true with comedians, but the way that they're discussing it, it's too gleeful. You know?
Yeah, this is weird. This is like, I thought it would be like, I don't know, like I thought it would be something like, yeah, my dad was a bit creepy with a girl once. Not like, yeah, so he was like financially and like sort of verbally abusive, and I grew up in a fucked up home. What is going on?
I don't know, but I believe now, can we say it? Like, is it finally time? Has Def Noodles been dethroned as like the worst comedian the YouTube community's ever seen?
I think so. This isn't even funny. This is just fucking horrifying.
Like, at least Dennis made me laugh when he said, "Oh, you could be like you're like my cousin," and then doesn't do a follow up. That made me laugh.
I actually don't.
Not for the reasons.
I actually don't think I can make content out of this. Holy fuck! This is just weird. Like, fuck. I don't know if I want to keep playing this.
I don't think you can. Like, what? Like, is he gonna crack jokes about his dad like molesting kids? I don't know where this is gonna go.
This is wow. Okay. Fuck. You know when you come across a bit of content and you're like, okay. Jesus.
This was uploaded 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow. Jesus. Okay. What is this?
This is. God.
I don't know what's going. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Wait, what? Hold on. Apparently, the co-hosts on this are like weird as well. Hold on, we should get the transcript. What is this? Your dad was like, the psyche of like a 13-year-old was hooked on steroid. Yeah, that's like pure. What the fuck? God, this is.
True, Teddy. So very
Yeah,
true.
Noodles was so unfunny it became funny. This guy is so unfunny it becomes a psychological thriller.
That is so fucking accurate, Teddy. Why do you have the best takes?
So
I would say so far.
I'm really happy to be a trailblazer. I can't see how excited.
Yeah, this is. You're topping me on this. It's crazy, but it's like he's not. His activities wouldn't land him in federal prison for sure.
Oh yeah.
Well, as of yet.
I for the longest time, like that was like basically he's 13 counts of it.
Wait, he got accused of 13
my God, what?
counts?
Yeah, I guess it was like an ongoing thing.
Wait, Jackie.
Yeah,
His dad has 13 counts of
what?
pedophilia.
So
is that what he's saying? Is this? Are they talking about his dad molesting 13 kids?
Hold on.
And
what is happening?
then we see on the news, and this is where the bit comes in. We see on the news that he was having sex with one of the underage students on the team.
Oh my God.
God damn.
Yeah, he was diddling one of the kids. Yeah.
We got our first diddler, Kenyon.
Yeah, we have. This is a big moment.
What?
13 counts of that. There's 13 counts of that.
Why are you talking about this on a fucking podcast? No fucking way.
Giggling about it, dude. That's your dad, dude. What the fuck is happening?
What is this?
I don't know.
I'm like in pure shock right now. Like,
I have no other reaction other than laugh at like how.
And they started releasing like public video. I'd be like, "What is wrong with you? Like, are you 13 years?"
I don't know. All I think is that if I went to the internet and was like, I'm really sad today, and my like 11th grade math teacher was like, chin up, that would make me more depressed. I'd be like, God damn, I'm a fucking loser,
I think
dude.
people would think my identity's been stolen if I just went like and genuinely went.
This is so weird. This is so fucking weird. What's going on?
Didn't they say this was the second episode of the podcast? Imagine your podcast first starts. This dude comes on. He's just like, "Yeah, I got a story for you."
Oh my God.
Yes.
This is so weird. This is the worst. I used to think that Lyric's version of rape review was the worst way to handle this topic. It actually isn't, it turns out.
Bro. Remember wasn't it with Larix like he was just like everyone's innocent or like some shit? What was he doing?
He's
oh
like,
God,
yeah,
his rape review style made me laugh.
Fuck.
It was like all or nothing. Drake definitely didn't do anything. Like that fucking debate, dude.
Fuck, okay, that's enough Weddle content. That's enough Weddle content for tonight. Holy shit.
That was too much Weddle content.
That was too much Weddle content. That needs to be carefully cultivated. That's not for a stream.
That's like a fucking landmine waiting to happen.
Fucking hell.
It's like we're gonna laugh at like stupid parts or like how ridiculous it is, and Jake's gonna be like, "Are you laughing at my trauma?"
Kinda, a little bit, bro.
A little bit, but like, you're not making it easy.
Oh fuck. Oh God, that's funny. Okay. Oh fuck.
You want to see Birdie crash out?
Yeah.
All right, check the tweet from Acer Howell.
Can you link me?
Yeah, I sent it to you. If you scroll up a little, it's got a photo of a cat.
Okay.
Before I begin, let me be clear.
Not that one.
Oh,
the tweets.
Oh, the tweet.
That is her video, but like he collected all of Birdie's like fucking crash out tweets about this.
Skinny Bear made a new video claiming Birdie broke into the house without their consent, lost their cat after stealing them, said Birdie was not fit to take care of the cat. Birdie crashed out on Twitter and made a response thread.
Jack says he came into my apartment to visit Stupid, which was while I was at work, and he did this without my permission or my knowledge. He says I'm not taking care of her because when he came over, my apartment was dirty and the floor was covered in litter, and Stupid's nails weren't clipped. And I'm so fucking annoyed because as soon as I came home, the same day he came over, hours after he left, I came home and I was on my hands and knees scrubbing the floor. I swept, I mopped, and I scrubbed the floor to lift up the caked-on litter and cat food. I made that floor sparkle, and Jack had to come in just before I could do that. I'm almost more annoyed that he didn't see my hard work. Jack is not going to take care of the cats. I don't trust him or anyone he associates with to take care of these cats. Jack cannot even take care of himself. I don't want to go into detail again over how much I was doing to take care of Jack, but I feel like it's important to at least mention that I was acting as Jack's caretaker because he isn't capable of taking care of himself. If Jack cannot handle himself, then I don't believe he can properly take care of an animal. I have on multiple occasions come home from work with all the lights being off in the apartment, and the cats not having any food or water or attention, because Jack spent all day in bed and never got up to take care of them. His mental health is likely responsible for a lot of Jack's impulsive or self-destructive behavior.
I hate all these people so much.
I know.
I fucking
That's
hate
what
you
makes
guys
this stuff
accusing
fun.
me of animal abuse / neglect, whatever the fuck, because Cinny said it.
Free the ferret!
Free the ferret. I was about to say, like, didn't you try and fuck your ferret? Like, isn't that the thing
Dude,
you did?
Dude, I like straight up almost quote tweeted this earlier because I thought it was about the ferret shit. And I was about to be like, free the ferret, you crippled bitch.
I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. I want one day of like, fuck off. Fuck off, ferret fucker. Right. I'm sorry for freaking out earlier. I've been very emotional. From now on, I'm going to try to deal with everything privately unless there's something serious enough I feel I need to mention it publicly. A lot of things have been misconstructed. Cinny is purposely leaving out full info the same way she did with her other videos. I've also accidentally neglected to give everyone proper updates, which has caused people who trusted me to be misled. I'm sorry for that. I didn't mean to portray... Oh my god, fucking hell. Oh, I know she said... I'm skipping some of these. I know she said she isn't doing this because she wants her channel back, but she definitely is. She's trying to shift the focus from her onto me so she can go back to creating content. She wouldn't have said... I mean, that is true. Cinny is like a fucking scum. All these people suck. I cannot stress enough. All these people suck. They all fucking suck. I understand if you can't trust me anymore, but I don't want Cinny's videos to be the reason you're perceiving me differently. She made me look evil on purpose. The next time I mention a situation, I won't forget any updates, and hopefully everything will have been resolved. Holy fuck. None of these people should be believed. True. Oh, do I want to watch? No, I don't want to watch I don't want to watch Cindy's video on her cat. I don't.
No,
I don't.
I don't. I just want to see Jack crashing out because it's funny. Jack is like a genuine, like crippled, mentally ill degenerate. It's really funny. It's really funny. But I won't watch a video that will essentially be like the Kai and Omnia situation. It's like, they stole my cat. They're actually a piece of shit. They stole my Switch. You know, I'm not going back to that again.
Yeah, one of those. Yeah, I can't be bothered. Okay, look. I'm gonna kick you from the call. I'll talk to you in a bit. I'm gonna wrap up.
Wow.
I'm gonna wrap up.
Chad, I'm being silenced.
You are being silenced.
Listen, the notepad is real. He pretends that it isn't.
Good night, Chris. Oh, I love him so much. You think Jack's gonna be try and be a cat? I fucking hope not. I fucking hope not. Can I be depressed about one thing at a time? Holy shit! Oh, I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. Look, I'll be back tomorrow. Actually, because I think I'm doing a stream with I think I'm doing a stream with Toastify. We're gonna go over some FNF lore, funking Fridays, whatever the fuck it is. Beckett is doing the old peanut, Chris. Jesus Christ, dear bud silencing. Fuck. Is anyone live? Is there anyone I want to send you to? Queen actually still doing things, or is Queen wrapping up?
His wife, 14, spent an hour arguing that she would never lie in a relationship while she was lying about all the things in our relationship.
What is
Stock had
Queen
pretty
watching
much no
Goblin?
length to prevent me from finding out the truth. If
Queen
I
was
had
watching
to lose
Goblin.
10 pounds to bout
Based.
panic attacks, spent
Greatest
questioning
minds
my
of
own sanity
commentary.
for
Fucking based. Okay, I'm gonna send you to Queeman to watch some fucking Goblin content. Me old mucker Queeman's gonna do some base content for us. Brilliant. I hope he does. I hope he actually does a lot. Anyway, I'll send you to Queeman. Okay, listen, I'll be back. Yeah, he's covering Romantic Goblin. He's covering Romantic. So I'll be back like tomorrow. Thank you all for hanging out. I really appreciate it. It's been fun doing Whick content. So we need to do something. Thoughts on Chud now jar video? I don't know what that means. Hornet. Message me after. Anyway, right, okay. Be good to each other. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you tomorrow.